Last call, first call, Alex call. He's in left field tonight. Second start since the All-Star break. Alex, thanks a lot for the time. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Dave. Ready to rock?
I know you are. I know you've been waiting for this opportunity. How have you been able to stay ready throughout the spared and limited opportunities?
Yeah, I mean, you go about your work, grind it out, prepare as if you're going to play that day, and, just leave it at that, really. I mean, you try to stay sharp, stay on the VR, stay on traject, whatever it is, machine, stay in your routine and work on your game and do the best you can. Obviously, you'd love to play every day. You'd love to play more. But we have an amazing group of guys, amazing, talented players. And, I'm grateful and happy to be amongst them and to be in the lineup today.
I know you expressed to Dave Roberts, Andrew Friedman, that there was nowhere else you'd rather be than here, even if it meant getting a start once every week, once every couple of weeks, coming off the bench. How much does it mean to you to still be part of this team and be able to contribute to a possible three-peat?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of been dealing with that question a lot, just trying to wrestle with it all throughout the year, and it's just so much fun here, and the guys are great, and you get to play amongst the best, and, Hall of Famers everywhere, and possibility for winning a World Series. I mean, last year was so much fun. It's like, why would you not want to do that again, no matter what the capacity? And, I'll be ready, and I'm ready for my moments, not only today, but as we go throughout the rest of the season and in October. And that's kind of what I'm focusing on every day.
I get to witness part of your process, and just to be candid with those listening, you have been the first guy out here every day, whether you're starting, whether you're not starting. You're out here, the first guy to work with Dino Ebel. How big has that been to your role on this team to not waver from your daily routine?
Yeah, well, the bottom line is when you play the game and when you get called on, you got to be a major league player. Not only a major league player, but you got to be a good one, and you got to be able to help the team win. So that's the role, and that's the bottom line. So whatever I have to do whatever it takes to be ready for that opportunity, to be an above-average major league player when I step on the field. And that's tricky and it's difficult, but when you have a great coaching staff and just the want and the ability to work, you can go at it, and then you've given it all you can, you've done everything you can, and the results are in God's hands.
Alex Call is our guest. He's in left field tonight on Snellzilla Day. That's right, bump day for Blake Snell. Second start of the season, first start in a long time. You guys know how much work pitchers put into their every fifth or sixth day. What does it mean for you to be in left field with Blake on the mound and a guy that really does value defense?
Yeah, it's exciting. Super excited to have Blake back out there, and when you're playing defense behind him, you're just ready to help him out by any means necessary. So it's great to have him back out there. We're excited to see what he's got and be ready to, make some plays for him and watch him deal.
How about Michael Wacha? He's the guy that's been around a long time. Dodger fans remember him from the 2013 NLCS. Hard to believe it's 2026, but there's not a lot of secrets that he has for you.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously been around a long time, and just going to try to get a pitch down the middle and hit it back up the middle. Keep it pretty simple.
Love it. I love keeping it simple, Call. I'm a guy that keeps life simple. I like your approach to baseball.
Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that, and we'll keep it rolling.
All right, before I let you go, yesterday you got to hang out with former Raiders quarterback, a hero to many in Los Angeles, Derek Carr. How special was it to realize a guy that was an NFL quarterback appreciates meeting guys like you and Tom Yedman just as much as you guys appreciate what he does?
Yeah, it's always cool. Always cool. I've obviously watched a lot of Derek's games and respected his career and his faith as well. So it was good to be able to meet him and his kids yesterday and take in a Dodger win.
All right. Well, I'm glad he was here yesterday because Alex Call's about to lock it in to start in left field tonight for Blake Snell and the Dodgers. Thanks a lot for the time, Alex, and have a great game. Stay healthy, and we'll keep it rolling.
All right. Let's go, Dave.
There he is, the man, Alex Call. He'll receive a gift card to Javier's. You may see him in Pasadena celebrating a Snellzilla win. We'll send it back to you in the studio, Tim.
All right. Thanks a lot, DV. Alex Call in the lineup tonight playing left field for the Dodgers. Leading you up to first pitch, Dodgers and Royals. When we come back, we'll dive deeper into this pitching matchup. Two veterans squaring off, two former teammates with the Padres back 3 seasons ago. It's Blake Snell and Michael Wacha. We'll get into this pitching matchup when we return. I'm Tim Cates. It's the back-to-back World Series champion Dodgers Audio Network.
Toyota's national sales event is here to keep summer going. Get great deals on Toyota's most efficient lineup of hybrids, plug-in hybrids, and electric vehicles. Like the RAV4 hybrid or plug-in hybrid with the power and capability to take you farther. Prius hybrid or plug-in hybrid, offering tech and efficiency for every adventure. Or all-electric BZ with the range to extend your summer play. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Everything you need to find your perfect Toyota is right at your fingertips at Toyota.com. Explore our full lineup of vehicles. Compare features side by side. Search our available inventory. You can even find the best local offers. Everything you need is just a few clicks away on Toyota.com. So for your next Toyota car, truck, or SUV, just visit Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Summer in Southern California means road trips, beach days, baseball, and plenty of miles on your car. Hi, it's Tim Cates. Before you load up the car and hit the road, swing by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. In about 15 minutes, their certified technicians can change your oil, check your fluids, inspect your battery, and help keep your vehicle ready for wherever summer takes you. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. With locations throughout Southern California, find the one nearest you at SoCalOilChange.com. Have 15 minutes? Need an oil change? Make it a Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, they are beating the odds every day with game-changing discoveries that lead to life-saving procedures. They are devoted exclusively to kids and consistently honored for excellence with a winning streak that spans 125 years. When you need world-class care for your child, CHLA is in your neighborhood. Join thousands of fans at Children's Hospital Los Angeles, where groundbreaking meets life-saving. Find a champion doctor today at chla.org.
It's the Dodgers and Royals on this Tuesday night, Salvadorian Heritage Night out at the Ravine. First pitch coming up at 7:10.
And now, before the Dodgers hit the diamond, we look at the pitching matchup.
Brought to you by your Toyota dealers. We make it easy. Michael Wacha on the mound for the Kansas City Royals, 5-8 with a 3.44 ERA. 35-year-old right-hander, 14th season now in the big leagues. Cardinals, Mets, Rays, Red Sox, Padres, and now his 3rd season with the Royals, making his 24th start this season. He has been very reliable no matter who he's pitched for. Last time out, 5 2/3 innings, 1 run, 3 hits, 1 strikeout in a no decision against the Twins. Tonight will be Michael Wacha's 10th career start against the Dodgers, but his first since September 12th, 2023 here at Dodger Stadium while he was with the Padres. Michael Wacha is 1-6 with an 8.34 ERA in his previous 9 starts at Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium, which is his highest ERA of any single opponent. He has not made it out of the 5th inning in each of his last 5 starts against the Dodgers, going back to 2017 when he was with the St. Louis Cardinals. He has not recorded a quality start against the Dodgers since 2016 at Busch Stadium against St. Louis. Blake Snell on the mound for the Dodgers. 0-1, 33-year-old left-hander, finally healthy. He started the season on the IL with shoulder fatigue. Finally came out off the IL on May 9th, made 1 start, and then went right back on the injured list to have surgery to remove loose bodies from his elbow. He faced the Braves in that 1 start, 3 innings, 5 runs, 6 hits. Feels like we have to reintroduce Blake Snell. 11 seasons, 81 wins, 3.17 career ERA, 223 starts, 1,100 strikeouts, 2-time Cy Young Award winner, 2018 at the Rays, 2023 with the Padres. Made 4 rehab starts before coming back to the big leagues this time around. 5 games against Kansas City in his career. Blake Snell is 2-3 with a 5.40 ERA. His last outing against them was September 2024 when he was with the Giants in a 2-0 shutout win. Blake Snell, Michael Wacha both won 14 games as teammates in 2023 with the San Diego Padres. Dodgers and Royals, we're 15 minutes away from first pitch. Keys to the game are next. I'm Tim Cates. It's the back-to-back World Series champion Dodgers Audio Network.
If you've been eyeing a Ford truck or SUV, this is the time. Ford Summer Sales Event is happening now. Get the best deals on the entire Ford lineup all summer long. Even America's best-selling truck for 49 consecutive years.
The Ford F-150.
I've got the Lightning.
The Ford F-Series. Ford Summer Sales Event. Don't wait. Hurry in now for the best offers of the year. Go to buyfordnow.com or your Southern California Ford dealer for more information. With 11 All-Star selections, a 3-time world champion, and a no-hitter.
Another sparkling chapter in the career of Clayton Edward Kershaw.
Clayton Kershaw has cemented his name as a Dodger legend. Join us for Clayton Kershaw Bobblehead Night, August 14th versus the Brewers. Be one of the first 40,000 fans in and take home an exclusive Clayton Kershaw Bobblehead presented by Snapchat. Grab your tickets by visiting Dodgers.com/promotions.
The Dodgers have always meant more than just a team to my family. It started with my dad taking us to games, teaching us the rules, and the joy of cheering in Dodger blue. With my own kids, we bonded over baseball and special moments in blue heaven on earth. We've made Dodger fandom a family tradition.
Bank of America champions Dodger Nation. And everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Copyright 2026, Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
How do we rise? By being the home of firsts. From UCLA alum Jackie Robinson breaking barriers to Dr. Gottlieb reporting the first AIDS cases. Innovation isn't just part of our history, it's in our DNA. It's what drives us to keep on finding answers no one else could, like performing the first human bladder transplant. So we keep on setting the standard, rising together to change medicine and lives. UCLA Health, keep on rising.
It's the Dodgers and the Kansas City Royals on this hot Tuesday night. Blake Snell back off the injured list, making just his second start this year. Veteran Michael Wacha on the mound for Kansas City. First pitch coming up at 7:10. Getting ready for the start of the game with the Sapporo start. Great moment. Start with Sapporo. Whatever your taste preference, Sapporo has you covered with a variety of crisp and refreshing lagers, including light and non-alcoholic beers. Sapporo, good with sushi, great with baseball. One final time before first pitch, we head over to Tim Never and Rick Monday. Guys.
Tim, thanks for getting you ready for this one as Blake Snell will pitch against Michael Wacha. Snell coming off the injured list, and he hasn't pitched in a major league game since early May. And again, he had a late start. During spring training, he was slow played, had a shoulder issue. Then the elbow issue came up. He had the needle procedure done. He says that he feels better than he's felt in a long, long time. He can feel the ball again. He doesn't have any numbness in his hand anymore. So Blake Snell is a guy that Dave Roberts described as a man on a mission.
Yeah, and he says that mission begins tonight. And for Snell, the last outing that he had, and the only one of the Dodgers, was on the 9th of May. So hopefully he's going to go. Roberts was hesitant in putting a pitch count, but he said hopefully it'd be somewhere 75 and 80, and hopefully it would be maybe equating into 5 innings of work, because if we look at the bullpen has been really worked hard. If you look at the last couple of games in Arizona, and then we saw a few relievers in last night's ball game as well, 4 more called out of the pen.
Quality at-bats.
Have great at-bats. Passed the 6 against the Dodgers with an ERA nearly 8.5.
Yeah, that's over his last 9 starts against the Dodgers as well. One guy we mentioned before for Freeman, we'll see how he does against Wacha, who's had a good success, 9 for 15 when he's faced the big right-hander. The other part, too, is if we look at Kansas City, with the lefty on the mound and Blake Snell, they are at the bottom of the heap. They're 9 and 25 when the left-handed starter is in the game against them.
It's Blake Snell against Michael Wacha. Dodgers and Royals, game 2 of this interleague set coming up. Tim?
All right, thank you very much. Coming up, it's the Dodgers and Royals as Blake Snell makes his return, just his second start here in 2026. Don't forget, after the game, David Vassay's got you covered with all the postgame, including Dodger talk, all the highlights, and postgame reaction. Snellzilla takes a mound when we come back. Enjoy it. This has been Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck on your back-to-back World Series champion Dodgers Audio Network.
Los Angeles Dodgers are a juggernaut.
I think it's fair to ask the question of all the teams out there, do you want to win as much as the Dodgers?
Back to back! The Dodgers see winning as fundamental to the business side of baseball.
Sustained dominance.
What are you going to do about it? We often hate successful people because...
Here comes a harsh piece of reality.
The Dodgers Dynasty!
They're successful.
Ding, ding, ding.
This has been Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck. Dodgers Baseball is brought to you by Superior Grocers. Quality, variety, and value. Shakey's Pizza. Get more meal for deal at Shakey's.com. And by your Southern California Toyota dealers. We make it easy. First pitch is coming up on your home of the world champion LA Dodgers.
The Dodgers cement their dynasty.
The rest of the baseball world,
Something has to give here.
hates us.
Nobody can do this but the Dodgers.
They hate us
Something has to happen here.
This is untenable.
because they are not us. Welcome to world champion LA Dodgers baseball.
Back to back.
Dodgers Baseball, brought to you by
Gelp and Ford, family owned and operated since 1946. Children's Hospital LA. From colds to cancer, we got this. Hoffy Hot Dogs, a SoCal original treasure. Local, original, great. Budweiser, this Bud's for you. And by Dale's Jewelers, official sponsor of every trip around the diamond. Own the drink. First pitch is coming. World champion LA Dodgers baseball is moments away.
Your future is bright, an era of endless possibilities. Claim it, own it, shape it with Toyota. Your space to succeed. From a mobile art studio to a Zen retreat. Sleek Camry, agile Corolla, versatile Corolla Cross, thrilling Corolla hatchback. Built for those who let their heart lead the way. Because Toyota knows a little help changes the game. Wherever your road leads, we got you. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
What can you do at Toyota.com? Better question, what can't you do? Because at Toyota.com, you can check out our latest models, search our inventory, and see our latest offers. You can even build and price your new Toyota right online, picking the exact model and color that's right for you. Whether you just want to download a brochure or you're ready to buy, all things Toyota are at Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Tim Cates here. There's nothing like the thrill of baseball and the legendary moments that make every inning unforgettable. Pair those rich moments with an ice-cold, crisp Sapporo beer. From first pitch to walk-off wins, Sapporo has you covered with a variety of refreshing lagers, including light and non-alcoholic beers. Celebrating 150 years of Japanese brewing tradition, Sapporo is carefully crafted to be full of flavor. So when it's game time, make the winning call and grab a Sapporo. Sapporo, good with sushi, great with baseball.
We're in the bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, and the pressure is mounting. If an accident has you feeling like you're down to your last strike, it's time to call in the heavy hitters. Jacoby and Myers has been clearing the bases for injured Angelinos for over 50 years. They don't just play the game, they swing for the fences and get your life back on track. Call 1-800-5-MILLION to put a powerhouse in your lineup. Jacoby and Myers, the official law firm of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Daddy. Bye, Daddy.
Maybe you're heading out of town.
I need to get the hell out of here.
Here's
Here's the thing.
You're never truly away from Dan Patrick, Colin Cowherd, Rogan and Rodney, and Petros and Money. Together. Just go to AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app. Listen to live shows, podcasts, and catch up on anything you missed.
Best friends forever.
Now more than ever, let's uplift and strengthen our communities by supporting mental health awareness. The Dodgers are proud to partner with the LA County Department of Mental Health to make sure we let the people in our lives know that they're not alone. Hope, recovery, and well-being are just a phone call away. If you need help or want to find resources near you, please call the LA County Department of Mental Health's 24/7 helpline at 800-854-7771 or visit dmh.lacounty.gov.
Every Dodgers legend started out as a rookie, but they went on to become the best in baseball. They left behind a legacy of determination, skill, and love of the game. With the right retirement game plan, you too can leave a legacy. From saving early on to having income during retirement, Security Benefit can help you save for your future and leave a legacy for those you love. Security Benefit, proud sponsor of the LA Dodgers.
Hi, this is Dave Roberts. Heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, that's a risk. Summer colds can linger, and getting sick on vacation can derail everything. That's why everyone needs a medical emergency kit. It includes doctor-prescribed medications to treat common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick at home or on the road, you already have what you need. It's like having an urgent care and pharmacy at home. Save $45 with code BLUE at urgentcarekit.com/blue. urgentcarekit.com/blue.
This year, Galpin Ford and the Bachman family celebrate 80 years of helping families find the perfect car, truck, or SUV. Over the previous 8 decades, Galpin Ford has become the largest Ford dealer in the world and has given back by supporting the Los Angeles community year after year. It's this focus on you, the customer, that has helped extend the Galpin Motors family to 13 brands. Be part of the birthday celebration this year. Visit Galpin Ford off the 405 at Roscoe and at galpin.com.
Back to the Galpin Ford broadcast booth
on the LA Dodgers Audio Network.
Here's Rick Monday and Tim Neverett.
All I ever wanted was a
Live from Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium, it's the middle game of a 3-game series as your back-to-back world champion Los Angeles Dodgers once again entertain the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. Rick Monday alongside Tim Neverett and with producer engineer Dwayne McConnell as we get set to go. For the Dodgers, well, it's been a long time since they have won back-to-back games. Took the opening game last night by a score of 6-5. Big night for Max Muncy last night. Not only was it Muncy bobblehead night, he also had the 3-run double, the big blast in the 6th inning. Leading the charge on the mound, and welcome back off the injured list, left-hander Blake Snell, 2-time Cy Young Award winner. A late start this year, out of spring training because of left shoulder fatigue, and then he made a start on the 9th of May, had to leave after 3 innings, eventually underwent surgery for loose bodies in his left elbow. Well, he has mended back and getting his start here tonight. So it's been a while for the lefty as the Dodgers starting rotation getting a little bit more healthy every week. So the Dodgers winning their 70th game of the season. Here's Dave Roberts' starting lineup. A little different twist and turns the lineup tonight. Shohei Ohtani leading it off. He's the designated hitter. Freddie Freeman, who has been red hot, elevated to number 2 spot. He's playing at first base. Andy Pages batting third and playing in center field. Kyle Tucker is in right. Max Muncy, with a big blast last night, starting at third base. Mookie Betts is batting 6th. He's at shortstop. Tommy Edman at second base. In left field tonight, Alex Call will bat in the 8th spot. And batting 9th and doing the catching is Ben Rortvedt. For the Royals, it's the veteran right-hander, Michael Walker. I just saw plenty of him when he was at the St. Louis Cardinals with a big guy, 6'6". His 24 start, a record of 5-8. But Walker, career against the Dodgers, is just 1-6 with an ERA above 8 over the last 9 starts that he has faced the boys in blue. The umpiring assignments, Brian Walsh will work the plate tonight. He'll call the balls and strikes. The crew chief, Bill Miller, is at first base. At second is Chad Whitson, who has yet to arrive on the scene. And John Bacon is over at third. So we may well be starting with just 3 umpires for tonight's ball game. No official report or word that we have heard thus far. So the Dodgers, they'll be back in harness again tomorrow night. We'll join you at 6 o'clock tomorrow with the Morongo Casino Dodgers on Deck show. First pitch at 7:10, and it's going to be Eric Lauer on the mound for the Dodgers in that one. Trying to make it back-to-back in the win column. Happy to have you with us. And with the play, here's Tim.
Thank you very much, Mo. The Dodgers in their traditional home whites, red numeral in front. The Royals in their baby blue alternate uniforms. Royals in white across the chest, white numerals. And the baby blue helmets and caps. The white panel in front. Blake Snell's first pitch in a big league game since the 9th of May is in there for a strike at 7:10.
Batter's challenging the strike call.
And the first pitch of the ball game is being challenged. Really? Nick Lofton. Well, the pitch was outside. So it is a ball. Anyway, 78 degrees, the game time temp, brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, there's a new one. And the pitch in there for a strike, and now it's 1-1. Would you challenge on the first pitch of the game?
No, and I'm certain it got the attention of his manager.
1 ball and 1 strike. The pitch to Lofton. He'll take another strike, and I think Blake wants to make quick work out of him now.
Well, as you mentioned in the pregame show, Dave Roberts had a chat with his home ball club about when they are going to use the ABS system. They burned it early last night.
Snell with the PitchCom device on his left hip. Steps on the rubber, looks in at the target set by Rortvedt. And the 1-2. And a check swing, appeal down to first base umpire Bill Miller. Yep, we are indeed starting with 3 umpires tonight.
Yeah. Chad Whitson, scheduled to be at second base, is not there.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. And it's low, and now the count goes to 3-2. Snell with a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Dave Roberts describing Blake Snell this week as a man on a mission. And Blake says, health-wise, he's feeling better than he has in years. 3-ball, 2-strike pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Beautiful changeup. Lofton retired. Strikeout number 1. For Blake Snell.
A good way to start, Tim. Both ends of the spectrum. First of all, velocity at 96, and then that field pitch, the changeup, and a dandy.
In terms of strikeouts, Blake Snell, when you look at what he's done in terms of the stat that's strikeouts per 9 innings, the minimum of 1,000 innings pitched, he's got the best strikeouts per 9 in Major League history as he delivers a strike to Bobby Witt Jr. 11.2 strikeouts per 9 throughout the course of his career. So he will punch a few tickets. No balls and a strike to Witt. Pitch. Right-handed batter fouls it back, and he is behind in the count, 0-2. Most of the starts that Snell has had in his career against the Royals were when he was in the American League with the Tampa Bay Rays. But the last one he had a couple of years ago with San Francisco, he strikes out Witt on 3 pitches. Whistle a fastball by him at 98, and there are 2 away. But the one he had with the Giants was spectacular. Pitched a complete game, 2-hit shutout. And now with 2 down, he'll face his first left-handed hitter of the ballgame, Jack Caglione, the first baseman, who swings and misses very late on a 97-mile-an-hour heater.
Well, the first 2 changeups went opposite direction. The first one, it went fastball changeup. The second one, it went changeup then fastball.
0-1 pitch to Caglione, who homered in last night's game. Takes a pitch inside, he backs up. 1 ball and 1 strike to Caglione. 266 hitter, 21 home runs, and 52 runs batted in for Kansas City. Outfield playing him straight up. Right side of the infield deep. Left side of the infield shifted over toward the second base bag. Swing and a foul straight back, and it's 1-2. Blake gets ahead of him. Batting average against Blake Snell over the course of his career, only .212, which is the 3rd best in Major League history since 2016 with a minimum of 1,000 innings pitched. Now a 1-2 delivery from Snell. And he got him swinging at a ball in the dirt. Caglione does not run. He gives himself up. He is out. And Blake Snell comes back after a 3-month layoff and strikes out the side. 1, 2, 3. Go the Royals. Half inning done. Kansas City nothing, and the Dodgers coming to bat.
Escape the confines of the city for the expansive beauty of the Santa Ynez Valley. Enjoy a vibrant 2-hour drive up the coast to your destination getaway, Shumash Casino Resort. Trade in your daily hustle and bustle for a stress-free, no agenda necessary break. We have all your favorite things, from a spacious gaming floor to a relaxing pool to an elegant 4-diamond restaurant. Pure joy awaits. Welcome to freedom. Go to shumashcasino.com. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. Children's Hospital Los Angeles has been beating the odds for 125 years. When you need world-class care for your child, CHLA is the champion in your neighborhood. Learn more today at chla.org.
Celebrate the summer of sports at Shakey's Pizza Parlor. Right now, feed 4 for $40 and watch the games on us. Get a large thin crust pizza made with handcrafted dough, topped with vine-ripened tomato sauce, freshly grated mozzarella cheese, and smoky pepperoni spiced to perfection. Add a large order of our Mojo potatoes that put French fries to shame. Pair it with 4 ice-cold Pepsis and you're in the zone. Get Shakey's Pizza Parlor's Feed 4 for $40 feast and watch the games on us.
Where there's baseball, there's Budweiser, the official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026 Anheuser-Busch Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
No score. Shohei Ohtani to lead off for the Dodgers in the bottom of the first inning. An impressive start for Blake Snell. In fact, in his 12 prior starts, and about 13 now, including tonight. That's the first time he has struck out the side in an inning. So Ohtani's first at bat brought to you by Asahi Super Dry, Japan's #1 selling beer. Seek what is unique. First ball swinging, he pops it up, slight left center. Over there is the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. And for Ohtani in recent days, he has made the first out on the first pitch a number of times now. He's been aggressive going after that first pitch. So 1 away, and here's Freddie Freeman batting in the 2 spot. Dave Roberts saying that we may see more of this in the coming days against right-handed pitchers. And Waka delivers a strike.
We've got 2 guys at the top of the order have been rather hot. Last 13 games, Ohtani comes in 380. You look at Freeman. The last 17 games, hitting 429.
Next up is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now, Walker is going to come in to left-handed batters a lot. It's almost 40% of the time.
1-1 pitch from Waka. And Freddie fouls it off to the left and out of play.
Which Freeman would tell you, yeah, go ahead. Because Freddie Freeman on fastballs in this year, 338 batting average.
He's got his overall average up to 308. He's had 6 3-hit games in his last 17. Couldn't hold up a check swing on a ball in the dirt. He strikes out. The appeal down to the third base umpire, John Bacon. And Freddie is out, striking out on a slider from Michael Walker. 2 down. Here's Andy Pages. Children's Hospital Los Angeles has been delivering 125 years of hope and healthier futures. When your child needs championship care, visit chla.org. Andy swings, rips a short hop right past Bobby Witt Jr. He had set up with a backhand. He had the ball lined up. The ball was hit hard. It stayed down, went past Witt, and Pages is aboard with 2 men out.
Bobby Witt last night fielded everything within a quarter of a mile from his location at shortstop. He was incredible. This ball just ate him up.
Kyle Tucker, the batter, 243 hitter, 11 home runs, hitting in the cleanup spot tonight. Left-handed hitting right fielder. A runner aboard, 2 down, no score, bottom of inning number 1. Just underway. A beautiful Uniqlo field at Dodger Stadium on a nice night. Slight breeze cooling things off a little. Waka out of the stretch fires, and Tucker fouls it off the catcher, Carter Jensen.
It's one of those nights the San Gabriel Mountains look real close.
Yeah, the jagged peaks up there, they're just so crystal clear. Pages leading at first in the pitch. And Tucker hits it on the ground right side. To his glove side is Massey. Second baseman straightens up, throws to first, and the Dodgers are done. No runs, a hit. One man left and no errors for Kansas City. We go to the second. Dodgers nothing, Royals nothing.
Skechers elite athlete OG Anunoby has been making history on the basketball court.
Anunoby tips it in. Unbelievable. What a shot.
He's been balling out in Skechers high-performance basketball sneakers, and the world is noticed. But how does OG train off the court to keep in peak physical condition? Hands-free Skechers Slip-ins Aeroburst. They help prepare OG for the physical demands of playing at a championship level. Get your pair of Aeroburst for only $165 at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever high-performance running shoes are sold.
Talk about Galpin Ford. Did you know Galpin just acquired Galpin Ford 101? Yes, it is now open in Woodland Hills, right on the corner of Ventura Boulevard and Canoga Avenue. That exact same Galpin family treatment and experience that you have come to know for over 80 years, right off the 405 at Roscoe, is now at the corner of Ventura and Canoga. There is a Galpin Ford near you. Remember Mike Schwartz at Galpin Ford, galpinford.com. 80 years of service here in Southern California. Find your vehicle online and have them deliver it right to you. That's galpinford.com.
You thought it was just a room. Then you walked in and found different. Then the lazy river and the swim-up bar next to casino floor. You start simple. One spin, one hand, just seeing how it goes. Then something hits. You stay a little longer. You thought you'd grab a bite. Then you saw what else was on the menu. A drink? A game? Who knows what's next? Fun says, I'm full. Funner saves room for everything. Fun is boring. Choose Funner. Make your choice and take a chance at harrissocal.com.
And we'll never be royal. It's a running out of love. That kind of love.
Blake Snell takes the hill for inning number 2. No score. Salvador Perez, the designated hitter tonight. Right-handed hitting veteran with a .214 average. And he'll take high and away ball 1. Carter Jensen, the catcher, to follow. Michael Massey, the second baseman, after that. Want to know to Perez. 16 home runs for Perez. Driven in 49 this year. Went 0 for 4 last night. Hits the ball right to Andy Pages in center. Andy with a head-high catch for out number 1. Top of the second, brought to you by Budweiser. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Carter Jensen served as the DH last night, alternating with Perez here. Jensen's been getting the bulk of the catching duties for Kansas City. And the lefty Blake Snell fires one home. Swung on, fouled back off to our left. Snell, 2-time Cy Young winner, won it in 18 in the American League with Tampa Bay. Then again in 2023 with the Padres. Here's an 0-1. That's high and in. He's one of 7 pitchers to win it in both leagues. And he's one of 8 left-handers overall to have won multiple Cy Young awards. 2-2, swing and a foul back. And it's interesting, of the 8 in history, the Dodgers have 2 of them pitching in back-to-back nights. Tarek Skubal last night. Cornered the market on multi-Cy Young left-handers. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch now to the left-handed hitting Jensen. Then he takes a ball inside, a fastball at 96. On his return, after he had the elbow procedure to fix the loose bodies floating around in there. Oh, good breaking ball, swung on and missed. Strike 3, 4th strikeout for Blake Snell, and there are 2 down. But on his way back, he had 7 rehab appearances. He appeared with AAA Oklahoma City, also appeared with Single A Ontario and the Tower Buzzers. Got a 1.13 ERA with Ontario in 3 starts. A 4.63 ERA in 4 starts with Oklahoma City. As Massey swings, pops it up, shallow left center, over there to get it. Andy Pages, 3 up, 3 down in the game so far. 6 up and 6 down. 4 strikeouts for Blake Snell. Through an inning and a half, it's the Dodgers nothing, Royals nothing.
Blue Heaven, a split second changes everything. A sliding catch, a walk-off homer, a win for the history books. But on the streets of L.A., a split second accident can change your life. When the unexpected happens, you don't just need a lawyer, you need a powerhouse. At Jacoby & Myers, they cover all the bases. From the moment you call, their experienced team takes charge of the heavy lifting so you can focus on your recovery. Don't settle for a base hit when you need a grand slam. Call Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Hi, I'm Teoscar Hernandez. As a parent to 3 little ones, I know that being present makes all the difference. When kids feel heard and supported, we helping them feel safe and protected. That's why I support First 5 California and their mission. Learn more at first5california.com.
Feel the excitement at Hard Rock Casino Tejon, where the action is nonstop and every visit could be a win. Join Unity by Hard Rock and earn rewards every time you play. Just a short drive from downtown LA. Hard Rock Casino Tejon. Guests must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
One of 4 Dodgers who made baseball history in 1977, Reggie Smith was part of the first 30 home run quartet the sport has ever seen. A true all-time great. The Dodgers are honoring his legacy on August 15th versus the Brewers with Reggie Smith Legends of Dodger Baseball Bobblehead Night. The first 40,000 fans in will take home an exclusive Reggie Smith bobblehead presented by Bank of America. For tickets and more information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
Need a dance floor. Oh my, good Lord. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey.
Max Muncy set to lead off for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 2nd inning. No score. Bottom of the 2nd, brought to you by your Toyota dealers. They make it easy. Michael Wacha gets set to throw. Wacha in his 13th season. You got to remember back when he was a rookie in 2013. He pitched against the Dodgers in 2 games of the National League Championship Series, won them both. Well, Muncy ready in the pitch. And catches the outside corner with a curveball, strike 1. Last night, Max went 1 for 4, but that one was a big one. Bases clearing double. Went to 3rd on the throw. Got 3 RBIs out of it. And at that point gave the Dodgers a 2-run lead. 5-3 in the game. Foul ball down the first base side, and it's 0-2. And Wacha set to go again. He turns, kicks, fires. And Max fights it off foul. Almost got Mookie Betts standing there in the on-deck circle. Mookie just kind of stood up straight and looked at Muncy and said, "What do you think you're doing?" And now he moves over closer to the dugout. Get out of the way. And Max rolls it over to the right side. Down to a knee is Massey, the second baseman. He straightens up, throws to first, and there's 1 gone for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 2nd.
Yeah, both of these lefties tonight have mixed in that changeup. That was the change right there. Of course, for Snell, we've seen him top out with a fastball thus far at 98. He's thrown a good curveball, thrown very good changeups on top of it.
There's Mookie. 229 the average. Mookie stands in from the right side against Wacha. Swings, drives it deep to left field toward the corner. It is back. It is gone. A home run. Mookie Betts, his 14th. And the Dodgers jump in front 1-0. Oh, he didn't wait around. He got a cutter that hung over the middle of the plate. It just spun there. And Mookie drills it out to the left of the bullpen. And the Dodgers lead it 1-0.
Well, for Betts, the 14th home run, that's the 7th home run that he's hit on fastballs that have been in on his hands. Well, Daniels Jewelers, proud sponsor of the trip around the diamond. Visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball for a free baseball bracelet and $50 off a $99 coupon.
Well, that's a sight for sore eyes. And Mookie hit a home run. Pitch outside. Tommy Edman up. His first at bat presented by Edmunds. Get an offer for your car. Find your next one all on Edmunds.com. And Edman fouls it down the right side. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Dave Roberts was talking last night about the fact that the Dodgers have really been overwhelmed against fastballs. They've been taking advantage of it. Well,
pitch is low to Tommy.
Last night they hit a few of them. Bentz hit low fastball, cut fastball, didn't cut a whole lot, but boy, changed directions in a hurry.
2-1 pitch from Waka. Fouled away to the left. Well, for Waka, the 18th home run he's surrendered this year. And for Mookie, it's his first home run since the 20th of July when he had a 4-hit game against the Phillies in Philadelphia. Mookie also had a 4-hit game on the recent road trip. And Edman hits it to the right center field gap. That ball is going to drop for a hit. That was a fly ball out to the right center field alley, but the way the Royals were defending him, neither the right fielder nor center fielder could get to it, and Tommy Edman takes the hit. 41st hit of the season for Tommy Edman.
Well, speed pitch. Edman was able to stay back on it with 2 strikes.
Here's Alex Call playing left field tonight. Dave Roberts has been looking for opportunities for Alex Call. Wanted to get him a start here tonight. The opportunities for him to get at bats have been fewer and farther between lately. Takes a strike. Walker delivered a sinker down toward the bottom of the strike zone. The Call starts the night with a .246 average. 1 home run this season. And he swings and he loops it to right field, but ranging over near the line is John Rave, the right fielder. He'll make the catch. And there are 2 down.
You and I were listening to Dave Roberts talking to media today. He said a couple things that were rather interesting in relation to Alex Call starting tonight. And for Dave, he says, look, we may be seeing some new people, was his quote.
Ben Rortvedt up there from the left side. Ohtani's on deck. 2 men out, 1-0 Dodgers. Edman leads at first. Pitch to Rortvedt. Fouled at the plate.
And by new people, he's not talking about, hey, we're going to get new people from out of the organization or the minor leagues. He's talking about the people that are here in uniform now that maybe don't get a lot of experience. Just watching Alex Call each and every day. He's one of the first ones out here working with Dino Ebel on the defensive skills. And when you're not playing every day, you have to work even harder than the guys that are in there.
0-1 foul back again. It's 0-2.
And Alex Call, a good part of an interview with David Vassing on the pregame, was talking about, look, I have to work hard and be ready when called upon.
That's what he needs to do. He's been doing that. 0-2 pitch coming to the Dodger catcher. And Rortvedt lets it go low. Changeup from Waka. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Edman sneaks off the bag at first, held on by Caglione, stretched by Waka and his pitch, and Rortvedt bounces it foul by the first base dugout.
10 stolen bases attempted off of Waka. 7 of them have reached safely. He does have 1 kickoff this year.
Well, the Cardinals got him. They were looking for a certain mold, and an Adam Wainwright clone in terms of physicality and the way that he's made up physically. And they found that in Waka. I mean, he's similar size, similar build, and they were hoping that he would pitch in a similar way, which he did for a while. But he's still effective. 2-2, swing and a miss, and Rortvedt strikes out. Dodgers get a run on 2 hits. The home run by Mookie Betts. And after 2 innings at Uniqlo Field at Dodgers Stadium, it's the Dodgers 1, Royals 0.
Every Dodgers legend started out as a rookie, but they went on to become the best in baseball. They left behind a of determination, skill, and love of the game. With the right retirement game plan, you too can leave a legacy. From saving early on to having income during retirement, Security Benefit can help you save for your future and leave a legacy for those you love. Security Benefit, proud sponsor of the LA Dodgers.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is bringing the biggest laughs to the stage. Break taboos with Ali Wong on August 28th and 29th. Enjoy Ralph Barbosa's dry humor on September 18th and 19th. And don't miss Nikki Glazer's unapologetic comedy November 19th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
Frontier has joined Verizon in LA. Now's the time to switch. Get 6 months of fiber internet on us up to 1 gig. Then keep saving $15 a month when you combine with a Verizon mobile phone plan. Our best offer ever. Visit frontier.com/availability today, as this offer is only available for a limited time. For a limited time, get 4 lines for $25 each. Call 800-466-1844 or visit your local SoCal Verizon store.
We'll start things off. You like these KC unis? They're kind of the throwbacks.
The throwback and
powder blues.
Yeah, and then they go with the helmet, different colors as well.
There's the pitch from Blake Snell to Tolbert. It's high ball 1. And there was a time when a lot of teams used to wear the powder blues. Think of the Cardinals did. The Expos. And the next offer misses high. 2 balls, no strikes.
Phillies, Braves.
Yeah, Phillies and Braves. It's a good look. Snell behind Tolbert here. 2 balls and no strikes. And now behind 3-0 as he delivers a changeup low.
I forget the year, but yesterday was the anniversary of the Chicago White Sox coming out the uniform wearing shorts.
Oh, yeah. Those were
yucky.
Yep. 3-0 pitch in there for a strike called. How about being asked to have to slide? That's not a good idea.
Yeah. How about if you're making a sliding catch on a field that has artificial turf?
3-1. Drilled in there for strike 2. Fastball at 96 from Snell. Remember they had the floppy collars on the game jersey?
Yes, they did.
Like Captain Kangaroo. 3-2 to Tolbert. Snell has come back from down 3-0. Now the pitch is a line shot right at Max Muncy at third base for the out. 1 down.
Well, our own answer man, Dwayne McDonald. The Royals did wear the powder blue jerseys on the road from 1973 through 1991.
Well, glad to see him back. John Rave, left-handed hitting right fielder. Curveball stood him up, falls in for a strike. 262 the average for Rave. Did not play in the game last night.
I'll tell you what, this is the 3rd inning. It's been impressive what Snell has gotten over different pitches.
0-1, a bunt attempt, and he fouls it straight back to the screen.
And it's been the fastball. That was at 96. Again, we've seen him at 98 with the heater. It's been a good curveball we've seen. It's been a good changeup that we've seen. His first start since the 9th of May with the Dodgers. And again, a late start. Made the 1 start, went 3 innings. The elbow was barking. They had the surgery.
Snell steps back, turns, and delivers home the 0-2. Did Rave go around? Appeal down to third base umpire John Bacon. He did not go around.
By the way, it's a technical term. Elbow was barking.
Yeah. Technical or medical?
Well, professional, because the players understand it instantly.
1-2. A little low. I think everybody gets a barking elbow or arm at one degree or another. It's just a matter of the rest and getting it to stop barking. 2-2. Wave and a miss at the curveball. Strike 3. Third strikeout on the curveball. Fifth strikeout in the game so far. 2 down for Kansas City.
Well, friends, you can go all in on game nights with MLB Plus. That's right. You can stream MLB Network 24/7 in the U.S. and watch select out-of-market games every week. Now, you can listen to radio broadcasts of every game as well. Game day, 3D, big inning, and minor league action. So check it out. MLB.com/MLB Plus.
Number 9 hitter Kyle Isbell, the center fielder, takes a strike. Fastball that he just watched go by. It's down the middle, a little bit above the belt. Good pitch from Snell. Now the 0-1. Missed off the outside corner. Tried to zip one on the black of the plate there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Isbell hit a home run in the 7th inning last night to make it a 5-5 tie before Freddie Freeman would knock in Ohtani in the bottom of the inning. Another strike taken, another fastball. He's just thrown 3 fastballs. He's got a 1-2 count. See if he comes back with a breaking ball here. The Royals so far 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts on the curve. 1-2 to the left-handed hitting Kyle Isbell. Dodgers with a 1-0 lead here in the 3rd inning. Oh, he just drills a fastball by him. Oh, he was there like a house on the side of the road. Strikeout number 6 for Blake Snell through 3 innings. 9 up, 9 down. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Dodgers 1, Kansas City 0.
Baseball season is in full swing. Now get ready to step up to the plate for your shot to win big when you join the most generous Players Club in Southern California at Valley View Casino and Hotel. Join now and receive over $200 in free instant offers to enjoy at San Diego's favorite casino. That's a home run. Signing up for the Players Club is always quick, easy, and free. So this baseball season, choose Valley View Casino and Hotel. Visit valleyviewcasino.com to learn more today.
Tim Cates here. There's nothing like the thrill of baseball and the legendary moments that make every inning unforgettable. Pair those rich moments with an ice-cold, crisp Sapporo beer. From first pitch to walk-off wins, Sapporo has you covered with a variety of refreshing lagers, including light and non-alcoholic beers. Celebrating 150 years of Japanese brewing tradition, Sapporo is carefully crafted to be full of flavor. So when it's game time, make the winning call and grab a Sapporo. Sapporo, good with sushi, great with baseball.
Dodger fans, style meets performance this summer. Uniqlo, the official apparel partner of the Los Angeles Dodgers, brings game-changing comfort from the clubhouse to the stands. Whether you're catching a fly ball or catching the sunset at Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium, gear up like the pros in lightweight, breathable designs made for every fan. Find your fit at Uniqlo stores across California, around the world, or at uniqlo.com. Uniqlo, simply better.
Play ball!
Nothing Dodgers, bottom of the 3rd. Shohei Ohtani to lead off. 0 for 1. Swung at the first pitch in the 1st inning, fly to center. Takes high ball 1. Well, 1 time through the order for Blake Snell. What do you think?
Well, superb to this point.
1-0 to Ohtani, swings and pops it back, foul. I don't know if that's going to come down for a while.
And again, Tim, not just okay, no hits in the first 3 innings, but the manner in which he's gotten there. His command of the strike zone has been exceptional after the long layoff. He's been in control of all of his pitches.
Pitch outside to Shohei, 2-1.
Some guys have been surprised by the fastball at high velocity. They've not had good swings at the curveball at all. The changeup has been a really good off-speed pitch.
2-1 delivery. Swung on, roped foul, and hooked down the right field line. 2-2 to Ohtani.
But I think the comeback, I mean, May 9th was the last start that he had in the Dodger uniform. They lasted 3 innings. He kept saying, hey, look, I feel better than I have in years. Well, he's kind of proving that point tonight, but to have that command right now in first 3, incredible.
2-2, Ohtani fists it foul back and out of play. Shohei started the night hitting .294. 26 home runs to lead the club, 72 RBIs. He's second in that category behind Andy Pages, who has 76 runs batted in. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Waka threw a 96-mile-an-hour fastball past Ohtani. And there's one gone for the Dodgers here in the bottom of the 3rd. At AM/PM, when the Dodgers steal a base at home, you score a free Dodger dog and any 16-ounce Coca-Cola. Redeem your free feast in the AM/PM app. Let's play ball. AM/PM, too much good stuff. Pitch to Freeman, cut on and missed. It was a curve from Michael Wacha. Wacha, an Iowan from Iowa City. 0-1 delivery, and it's inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now, since he won those 2 games in the 2013 NLCS against the Dodgers, 2 balls and a strike now to Freeman. He is 1-6 against the Dodgers since. An ERA over 8. And Freeman bounces one towards second base. Massey scoops it up, sidearms to first, and there are 2 away. 4-3 the putout. Here's Andy Pages. Reached on a base hit that, he just scorched one right past the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr., his first time up. Walker's pitch to Pages is swung on and hit deep toward right center. Going back to the warning track is Isbell. He'll make the catch in front of the wall. A long out for Pages, and the Dodgers retired in order. We go to the 4th inning. It's the Dodgers 1, Kansas City 0.
Baseball season is in full swing. Now get ready to step up to the plate for your shot to win big when you join the most generous Players Club in Southern California at Valley View Casino and Hotel. Join now and receive over $200 in free instant offers to enjoy at San Diego's favorite casino. That's a home run. Signing up for the Players Club is always quick, easy, and free. So this baseball season, choose Valley View Casino and Hotel. Visit valleyviewcasino.com to learn more today.
Baseball fans, bring some LA flavor to game day. You know that yellow can with the iconic duck? That's El Pato, the original LA-born Mexican-style tomato sauce, salsas, and hot sauces made right here in the city for generations. Pre-game tacos? El Pato. Post-game burritos? El Pato. Late-night snacks? Always El Pato. Bold, authentic, and pure LA. Grab El Pato and keep the hometown flavor going long after the final pitch. El Pato, gourmet in a can.
Hello Kitty is back, and she's bringing friends.
And Ohtani belts it high and deep to right. Forget it. Oh, this ball's way out of here.
Join us at the ballpark on Wednesday, August 12th as the Dodgers take on the Royals for a night of fun with Hello Kitty and friends. Be one of the first 40,000 fans in and get your chance to take home a limited edition Hello Kitty and Friends surprise plush keychain. Grab your tickets by visiting Dodgers.com/promotions.
Down for Blake Snell. We go to the top of the 4th. Leadoff man Nick Lofton is at the plate. He struck out swinging at a changeup in the top of the 1st for the first out of the ball game. Dodgers with a 1-0 lead on a solo homer by Mookie Betts. Curveball in for a strike. Remember, Lofton challenged the very first pitch of the ball game tonight. He was right, but he challenged it. Anyway, 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Came down and in with a slider.
When you challenge the first pitch of a game, you better be 100% correct, or you get sent to the principal's office.
Snell ahead, 0-2. So Nick Loft and Bobby Witt Jr. on deck. Looks like Snell calling the pitch from his left hip. He's set, now steps back, turns, and the lefty fires. Curveball. And that looked like a good pitch.
Catcher's challenging the ball call.
Ben Rortvedt wants to challenge. And if he's right, it's strike 3.
Well, Lofton started to walk back to the dugout.
Calls the return, batter's out. Los Angeles has 2 challenges.
Well, he started walking back for good reason. He's out. 7 strikeouts for Snell.
And that was on the curveball.
So Snell's just the second Dodgers starter this year to be perfect through 3 innings with 6 or more strikeouts. The other guy, Emmett Sheehan, April 24th here at Dodger Stadium against the Cubs. He had 7 strikeouts through 3. And Witt takes the first pitch ball. Witt struck out on a fastball swinging in the first. 1 down, top of the 4th. And the 1-0 on the way. That's high and outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
The kryptonite for the Royals has been against left-handed starters. They're just 9-25. That's the worst record of any team in baseball against left-handed starters.
2-0 pitch. That's swung on and hit in a line to center field. That's a base hit. Big turnaround first for Witt. He's got the first hit of the ball game.
So even if the Royals were getting 50-50 against lefties, they could be up in the upper echelon and knocking on the door for first place in American League Central Division.
I got to keep an eye on Witt at first base. He has 32 stolen bases. He's been caught 6 times. But he is a threat to run every time he's on with no one in front of him. Snell out of the stretch for the first time tonight. Delivers. Caglione rolls it past a diving Edman into right field, a base hit. Witt turns second. He's on his way to third. And the Royals have runners at the corners and 1 man out. Back-to-back singles with Witt first and now Caglione second.
Well, keep in mind the Brewers come in on Thursday. That's also Korean Heritage Night. 7:10 start, by the way. So purchase a special ticket pack. You receive an exclusive Korean Heritage Night jerseys presented by Genro. Come on, join us. Dodgers.com/promotions.
Pretty big series, too, between the Dodgers and Brewers.
Absolutely.
Brewers are losing right now 6-1 to San Diego in the top of the 5th. Pitch to Salvador Perez, fouled away to the right. Tying run is at third. Go-ahead runs at first. 1 down. Perez 0 for 1.
He's the Royals' all-time franchise leader in home runs.
Here is Snell's 0-1 delivery to Salvi Perez. Swings, lifts it in the air to left field. Witt's going to tag here. Alex Call underneath it. He makes the catch. Call's throw goes into second base to keep the force play in order, and the game is tied as Witt comes in to score on a sacrifice fly by Salvador Perez.
Yeah, that was the throw to make. And, you know, the Dodgers did not really have a backup at second base. Freeman was standing on the first base bag. Bentz was the cutoff man to third. If you throw it to third, there's a chance the runner at first could have taken off and gone to second and be in scoring position. So it was the right throw by Call.
Keep the force play in order. Now you get a better chance to get another way to get another out here. A 1-1 ball game, 2 down, top of the 4th. Carter Jensen, left-handed hitter, 0 for 1, struck out on a curveball, and he swings at an inside fastball and misses.
Boy, how about the sacrifice fly last night? It caused some brouhaha in Major League Baseball. It's amazing how many people don't know the rules.
Invoke the 4th out rule. And the pitch is up high. I'm going to get into that discussion because there's a lot to it. I talked to one of the umpire supervisors today about it. I know you've had an experience with it we'll get into. We'll kind of explain what Rule 5.09C4 means. There goes there goes Caglione for second. Throw down, and he's safe. But Caglione takes off, steals the bag on the pitcher Snell, That's his 5th stolen base of the season, and now the go-ahead runs in scoring position. But a lot of people don't know you can get 4 outs. The inning does not conclude necessarily in certain situations. Here's a 2-1, and that's low and away. 3-1, the count now to Carter Jensen.
If the Royals have a chance, they're going to take advantage of Snell in his career. That's the 116th stolen base. There's only been 37 thrown out.
Snell looks back at second. Goes back a second time. Kicks, comes home. Swing and a miss. Fastball at 97, a little up in the zone. And a full count on Jensen. It's been mostly 4-seamers so far for Snell. 55% fastballs, 20% curveballs, 18% change. Payoff pitch. Upstairs, he walked it. With a fastball and missed high. 2 on and 2 out now. Michael Massey, the second baseman, makes his way to home plate.
Number 19, Michael Massey.
In that game last night between Toronto and Boston, had Toronto played that correctly, they would have had that run taken off the board that Boston scored and was awarded. Swing and a miss. We'll get into the details of that coming up next half inning, but it was a strange play. You don't see it very often. It's very, very rare, actually.
It was a complete breakdown by a lot of people, including a couple of coaches and umpires and players.
0-1 pitch. Swung on, popped foul back and over in the seats off to our left. 2 strikes on Massey. Snell with 7 strikeouts in the game already. And over his career, 11.2 strikeouts per 9. He's well on his way. Here's the 0-2. Bounced. Rortvedt blocked it. It goes to the backstop. The runners move up on the wild pitch, and both take big turns around their respective bases, but they will head back to the bags right now. That was a curveball that went about, 56.5 feet. Second and third now, 2 out. And here's a spot where Snell really would love the strikeout. Snell peeks over at third. Now we'll go into his wind and the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him with a curve. That's strikeout number 8 for Blake Snell. Royals get a run on 2 hits. They leave 2. No Dodger errors. And after 3.5, it's the Dodgers 1, Royals 1.
To win on the field, it takes a singular focus. One team working together to claim victory. At City of Hope, our team of over 2,000 experts brings the same focus to our sole mission, ending cancer. That focus has led to cancer breakthroughs, to one of the largest clinical trial programs in LA, and to families filled with hope. The biggest win of all. Make an appointment today at cityofhope.org.
If you've been eyeing a Ford truck or SUV, this is the time. Ford's summer sales event is happening now. Get the best deals on the entire Ford lineup all summer long. Even America's best-selling truck for 49 consecutive years.
The Ford F-150?
I've got the Lightning.
The Ford F-Series. Ford's summer sales event. Don't wait. Hurry in now for the best offers of the year. Go to buyfordnow.com or your Southern California Ford dealer for more information.
Take me out to Morongo, where I can watch all the games, with thousands of slot machines and blackjack and big screen TVs from the front to the back. So just grab a seat at the sideline. You won't miss a play when you go, 'cause the good times are only right here at Morongo.
Dodgers 1, Royals 1. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Kyle Tucker will lead off. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Dodgers Audio Network. Well, Tucker stands in for the second time. He is 0 for 1, grounding out to second back in the first inning. And he looks at a strike from Michael Wacha. Bottom of the fourth, presented by Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium. Visit uniqlo.com/US. Here's an 0-1 pitch. And that is inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. So the 4th out rule. A lot of people haven't heard of it. People who play this game at the highest level, some don't even know it. But it came into effect last night, except for the fact the Blue Jays didn't get the 4th out, which they could have, and taken a run off the board. And a runner scored on a sacrifice fly without tagging up. Go figure. The scoreboard at Rogers Center was incorrect in terms of the outs.
Yep. Even the scoreboard keeper had a bad night.
They had 2 outs up there, but there was only 1. 2-2. And Tucker lifts it down the left field side. This is a long run for Tolbert, and it'll fall foul into the protective netting.
The third base coach told his runner at third base 2 outs.
That's what the runner at third told the press after the game. He said the third base coach said there was 2 outs, so I believed him. Instead of trusting his eyes, which there was only 1 out, apparently he looked up at the scoreboard. And that kind of fouled everybody up. But it was a sacrifice fly with runners at first and third and 1 out that started the whole thing. So both base runners thought there were 2 outs, and they just ran on contact. Neither one tagged up, so the center fielder threw it into first base, where they got the out there. 3-2. Tucker pops it back, and that's coming right near the booth. And just above the booth. But now you say, okay, well, that's 3 outs, right? The fly ball was caught, then they got the guy back at first for not tagging. Tucker lifts it in the air to short left field, over by the line, long run. Tolbert, he makes the running catch. And there's 1 out in the Dodger half of the 4th. However, because the runner left early, the Blue Jays could have appealed to third base, in which they would have been called out. There was a 16-minute delay as the umpiring crew was totally confused. They had to call back to New York and do a rules check. When it was all said and done, they counted the run. And why did they count the run? Because the infielders, the outfielders have nothing to do with it, but the infielders left fair territory, and when you're in foul territory, you're considered off the field. 1-0, and Muncy will take high.
Well, the reason the run scored is because the runner at third base, who did not tag up, touched home plate before the out was recorded at first base. And then you have to make the appeal that the runner at third, who scored, left too soon, did not tag up. They failed to do that. And the rule books, as you're saying, the rule book says it has to be the appeal made by an infielder. Cannot be an outfielder. Has to be made by an infielder.
2-1 pitch. Swung on, grounded to the right side. That's through into right field. A base hit for Muncy. Dodgers with the go-ahead run on board.
First time I saw that was in Montreal when Gene Mauch was the manager of the Expos at Parc Jarry. First and third, squeeze bunt. Rick Russell was the pitcher. Ball was bunted into the air. Runner at third took off towards home plate. Russell made a dive for the ball, caught it, doubled up the runner at first base for the 3rd out. There was a big argument. Mauch was saying the run should score. And then Mauch turned to his runner that was at third base, says, "Did you touch home plate?" He said no. And Gene Mauch says, "Then I lose the appeal." Had he touched home plate, that run would have scored, just as it scored for Boston last night.
0-1 to Mookie Betts. He'll take strike 2. Slider right on the outside edge of the plate. 1 on, 1 out. 0-2 the count to Betts. A 1-1 ball game, bottom of the fourth. Waka out of the stretch. Right-hander throws. Mookie lays off a high fastball. When you've been around the game long enough, you might see it. It's highly unusual. It's very rare. And a swing and a high drive to left. It'll be playable for Tolbert in fair ground right near where the grass and the warning track meet along the foul line. He throws it in quickly to second base, holding Muncy at first, and there are 2 out.
There's so many things that went wrong on that play. Not to beat it to death, but the runners didn't know the outs. The coaches gave the wrong outs. Players didn't know the rules. Threw the wrong base. Didn't cover. Third base is going to be yelling, hey, the guy left over here too soon, didn't tag up. Well, they didn't do that either.
Pitch to Tommy Edman, popped up left side of the infield. Third baseman after it. It's lofted underneath it, just in the outfield grass. He'll make the catch, and the Dodgers are done in the fourth. No runs ahead, a man left. We go to the fifth. Dodgers 1, Royals 1.
Hey, LA baseball fans, get ready to score an unbeatable deal from Daniel's Jewelers. To celebrate the season, Daniel's Jewelers is giving every fan 50% off a single retail price item. Don't miss out. Score your 50% off instantly. Whether you want stunning diamonds or gold, grab this offer before it disappears. Lock in your 50% off coupon at danielsjewelers.com/baseball. danielsjewelers.com/baseball. Own the dream with Daniel's Jewelers.
All right, everyone. Welcome to ARCO Rewards Orientation. I'm Hannah.
Whoa. Is everything okay?
That's a code green. Someone just earned at least 5 cents a gallon in rewards.
Wow. Another one?
Well, that one's a code gold. The customer just redeemed savings of up to $1 a gallon.
Impressive. What does that one mean?
Oh, that's just Piggy. He gets excited when we talk about rewards.
Savings of up to $1 per gallon redeemable with 20 rewards dollars in your loyalty account. At participating locations, terms and conditions apply.
The Dodgers have always meant more than just a team to my family. It started with my dad taking us to games, teaching us the rules, and the joy of cheering in Dodger blue. With my own kids, we bonded over baseball and special moments in blue heaven on earth. We've made Dodger fandom a family tradition.
Bank of America champions Dodger Nation, and everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do? Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Copyright 2026, Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
That's how it goes. You live and you learn the rules of the road.
1-1 game, top of the fifth inning. Along with Rick Monday, Tim Everett with you, Dwayne McDonald, our producer, engineer, and David Vassay in the booth with us here at Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium. And glad you're with us, no matter where you happen to be listening to us from. Left fielder Tyler Tolbert, right-handed batter to face Blake Snell. Snell fires a strike in. As far as Snell's pitch count is concerned, pretty good so far, 56 pitches as he just starts the fifth inning. Pitch to Tolbert. He swings, hits the ball in the air, shallow right field. Tucker, long run. He's not going to get it. It's going to fall in fair. Tolbert heading for second. Here's the throw, and he's safe with a head-first slide. Well, he left the box and never stopped running. And a hustle double for Tyler Tolbert, his 5th double of the season. Well, that's some base running right there.
Well, and as soon as he hit the ball, it was full speed ahead.
Well, part of the reason he was safe, Mookie didn't catch the ball cleanly. I don't know if he'd have had him or not. He might have. Right fielder John Rave, open stands from the left side. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Snell's pitch. Rave looks to bunt, pulls the bat back, takes a high pitch for a ball. So it looks like the Royals are interested in playing some small ball here, getting a runner to third.
I think they realize the way the Snell is throwing and maybe the way the Royals are swinging the bats, low scoring affair is expected.
Well, Rave's going to swing away this time, but he takes a pitch inside. They took the bunt off. 2 balls and no strikes to Rave. He's 0 for 1, struck out on a curveball in the third. Snell behind 2-0. Stretch pitch. Now behind 3-0 as a slider lands outside. Eight strikeouts in the game so far. Blake Snell needs to come back here if he wants one on Rave, but he's way behind 3-0. He'll make an inside move towards second base, and Tolbert back to the bag standing. 1 run on 4 hits for the Dodgers, 1 run, 3 hits for the Royals. Dodgers running a Mookie Betts solo homer. Pitch to Rave. There's a strike, and it's 3-1. We were talking last half inning about the 4-out rule. And I was talking to one of the umpire supervisors who's here. There goes the runner for third. Throw down, and he's safe.
Well, if you don't pay attention to base runners, they're going to pick your pocket.
And that's 2 stolen bases against Blake Snell tonight. Well, Tolbert taking advantage of.
Well, the infield has to move
here.
in. I'm a little surprised they have to be told to play in.
Here they come, slowly but surely. Go ahead runs at third. And a 3-2 count. The pitch. Swung on, foul tipped into the glove of Rortvedt. He came all the way back from 3-0 to strike him out. 9 strikeouts for Blake Snell. One out, and the number 9 hitter Kyle Isbell, the batter.
Be ready for a possibility of maybe even a squeeze.
Well, if you're going to do it, 1 out's the time, probably. More than likely with 1 out than any other scenario. There's a swing and a foul back. No balls and 1 strike to Kyle Isbell.
The reason I said that also is because you got lefty versus lefty right here. Well, there was a swing and a miss.
Got a guy with really good speed at third, too. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled back for strike 2. Infield playing in on the grass, outfield regular depth. Call maybe a couple of steps in and left.
Isbell's been active. He's hit over 300 this year with runners in scoring position where he is right now.
No balls and 2 strikes. Snell holding the ball behind his back, now puts it in his glove. He steps off the rubber. Isbell waits at the plate. Here comes the 0-2. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. Elevated the fastball. And Isbell down on strikes for the second time. 10 strikeouts for Blake Snell.
The fastball upstairs has been money for Snell. And also the Royals have expanded the strike zone upstairs.
Back to the top of the order, Nick Lofton, who has bookended strikeouts, 1 swinging, 1 looking. Infield moves back, and the changeup cut on and missed. Lofton way out in front. Snell trying to pitch around that leadoff double and stolen base by Tolbert. The 0-1. Little high. 1 ball and 1 strike. 8 of the 10 strikeouts have come swinging. So he's induced plenty of swing and miss tonight. Tolbert leads at third. Stretch in the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. The changeup out in front again. And Snell ahead, a ball and 2 strikes. 69 pitches for Snell. This will be his 70th. He's in good shape in terms of the pitch count. Fans at Dodger Stadium into it right now. 2 outs, runner at third. The 1 ball, 2 strike pitch from Snell. Here it is. Swung on, popped up foul to the right over the first base dugout and out of play. Lofton has had a terrible time with the changeup. Snell struck him out on that pitch in the first inning, got him with a curveball looking in the fourth. One ball, two strike offer from Snell. Swung on, ground ball to short. Mookie's there, throws on to first in time to get him. And the Royals leave the go-ahead run at third base. No runs, one hit, one left. No Dodger errors. Halfway through the fifth. It's the Dodgers 1, Royals 1.
Let's talk about Galpin Genesis of Van Nuys. Yes, champions is what they are, now part of the Galpin family, and Jack Ribicoff wants you to ask for him by name, the general manager of the whole joint. If you have been in the market for one of these great new Genesis vehicles, the G70s, the electrifieds, they've got them ready for immediate delivery. Over 200 new vehicles ready to be in your driveway or your garage. You can do all your lease and financing terms online, and they'll deliver that vehicle right to you. It's Genesis of Van Nuys.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, they have been delivering championship care for 125 years. Their winning streak of life-saving care, game-changing discoveries, and clinical excellence has made them the league leader in pediatric care. When you need world-class care for your child, CHLA is in your neighborhood. Join the thousands of fans at Children's Hospital Los Angeles and find your champion care at chla.org today.
LA sports fans, it's David Vassay. Summer baseball is heating up, and it's the perfect time to enjoy your outdoor space. TimberTech decking delivers resilient durability with the beauty of wood, and select collections offer top-rated fire resistance so you can build with peace of mind. Order free samples or connect with a contractor near you at TimberTech.com. TimberTech, everything wood should be.
This is LA Dodgers baseball.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Los Angeles Dodgers and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
This just can't be summer love. You see, this just can't be.
Bottom of the fifth inning, tie ball game, one run apiece. Alex Call will lead off against Michael Wacha, Ben Rortvedt, and then Shohei Ohtani. Blake Snell's been doing some pitching tonight. Here's Wacha delivering. Call shows bunt, pulls the bat back, takes a strike. Call was trying to draw the third baseman, Nick Lofton, in. Lofton with a strike on Call will back up. Playing right along the third baseline. Call open stance, looks out, and Wacha fires inside for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Blake Snell, 10 strikeouts through 5. The question is, how long will he go tonight? Thrown 70 pitches or so. Here's a 1-1, and that's in for a strike called. It's one of those situations, too, when you look at it. He's just coming off the injured list. Does the manager want to push him a little tonight with a short bullpen? And they had to take one of the fresh arms out of the bullpen. And option. Barnes got option today to make room for him. There's a protection swing by Alex Call, and he fouls it down the first base side. 1 ball and 2 strikes. In fact, Dave told us earlier today that as far as a closing situation goes today, Edwin Diaz would only be available if it was a save situation. And Diaz pitched really well last night. Well, Call might have broken his bat. I think he did, and he'll get a new piece of lumber. Puts a little pine tar on it, and he'll get up to home plate again with a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Nobody out. Dodgers and Royals here in Game 2 of this interleague series. Michael Wacha, the veteran right-hander. He'll kick and fire. And Call swings, hits a roller to short. Bobby Witt behind it, sets his feet, throws low to first. It's dug out on 1 hop with a backhand by Caglione. 1 away for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, come celebrate the legend of Clayton Kershaw. It's his bobblehead night on Friday against the Brewers. 7-10 start, by the way. First 40,000 fans in attendance, you'll take home an exclusive Kershaw bobblehead presented by Snapchat. Come on out and get here early, by the way. Dodgers.com/promotions.
Ben Rortvedt 0 for 1. Struck out swinging at a sinker in the second inning. He takes ball one here. Waka had a brief time with Boston, had a brief time with San Diego. He was actually in the same rotation as Blake Snell when he was with the Padres. Rortvedt breaks his bat, rolls it foul to the third base side. He'll go get a new stick. That's two bats that Waka has destroyed this half inning.
Send him a bill.
But for most of Waka's career, he was with the St. Louis Cardinals. Playing on the other side of Interstate 70. But in the same state of Missouri. So Rortvedt has got his new bat. Just his batting helmet, getting ready to step in the left-hand batter's box. Pitch to him, a called strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Well, Dodgers happy to have Ben back. And a 1-2. He swings and fouls it away. You know, it's a crazy game. You never know where you're going to end up in baseball, right? As a player, guy in Ben's shoes, pitchers, it happens all the time. You know, you get traded maybe, but he finished the year with the Dodgers last year. Was with the Dodgers very early in spring training, like when they reported. And then the Mets grabbed him and spent the season in AAA before the Dodgers traded for him, brought him back, brought him right to the big leagues.
It's been a good fit here. Dave Roberts talking about it a couple of days ago.
1-2 pitch. And he went around, couldn't hold up his check swing. He strikes out for the second time. 2 gone, and Shohei Ohtani coming to the plate. Fourth strikeout for Waka. Ohtani was a strikeout victim in the third inning. He flied out to center in the first. He's 0 for 2 tonight. And he swings at the first pitch, rolls it down to Caglione at first. He'll one-handed step on the bag, and the Dodgers are done in order. We go to the top of the 6th. Dodgers 1, Royals 1.
Toyota's national sales event is here to keep summer going. Get great deals on Toyota's most efficient lineup of hybrids, plug-in hybrids, and electric vehicles. Like the RAV4 hybrid or plug-in hybrid with the power and capability to take you farther. Prius hybrid or plug-in hybrid, offering tech and efficiency for every adventure. Or all-electric BZ with the range to extend your summer play. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Everything you need to find your perfect Toyota is right at your fingertips at Toyota.com. Explore our full lineup of vehicles. Compare features side by side. Search our available inventory. You can even find the best local offers. Everything you need is just a few clicks away on Toyota.com. So for your next Toyota car, truck, or SUV, just visit Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Experience game-changing speeds with Spectrum. Get fast, reliable, fiber-powered internet to cover all your bases, from streaming, working, to everything else. And with Spectrum Mobile running on America's fastest 5G network, you can stay connected at home or on the road. Plus, when internet and mobile team up, you save big. Switch today, LA, and see how Spectrum helps you score. Visit Spectrum.com to learn more. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and connected to the premises by coaxial lines.
Blake Snell, 71 pitches, back out for the 6th. They'll start against Bobby Witt Jr., Jack Caglione, and Salvi Perez due up for Kansas City in a 1-1 game.
Alex Vesia getting up and starting to warm up in the Dodgers pen.
A curveball in for a strike. Well, you got to think they've got an idea on how long they want Snell to go. You got one lefty coming up next. That's Caglione. And the 0-1 pitch swung on, fouled straight back, and it's 0-2.
Well, Dave Roberts was non-committal as far as a pitch count. Said, hey, we want to find out how he's going. Will we be checking with him? He said, did we be happy 75 to 80 pitches or 5 innings? Well, he's gone 5 innings already and approaching 80 pitches now.
0-2 to Witt. Royal shortstop waits, and Snell throws the pitch. It's bounced down to short. Mookie's there, throws to first. Witt is out. One gone in the Kansas City sixth.
And just looking at Mookie Betts, he knows that Witt runs well. He put a little extra on that throw.
There's Caglione. He's got a 10-game hitting streak going.
In the last 12 games, he's hit .388 as well.
Caglione was a member of Team Italy in the WBC. And the Italians had a nice run. They really did. They kind of shocked the world a little bit. Strike called to him. On a curveball from Snell. Of course, former Dodger GM, our former colleague here, Ned Colletti, put that team together. Swing and a miss as he chased a curveball again. Snell made Caglione look bad right there. It is 0-2 to Jack Caglione.
Ned was talking ahead of that tournament. I said, well, what do you think? He goes, well, I don't know how well we'll play. Got a good team. He says, I know one thing. We will eat very well.
He wasn't lying. 0-2 pitch. A little low.
Well, they did more than just eat very well. They played very well.
And they had an espresso machine in their dugout.
Oh, of course.
1 ball, 2 strike count to Caglione. Snell's pitch. Bounced. After him with a curveball again. I think Ned had a really good time with that. He had a lot of fun, and they were recognized by the Italian government for representing the country so well. And a 2-2 pitch. Caglione takes low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Changeup missing below the knees. Pages in center field moves a couple of steps toward straightaway. He was playing over toward the alley and left. 1 out, nobody on. 3 ball, 2 strike pitch. Caglione swings and lines it to center field. Lining it up is Pages. A couple of steps toward right center. And 2 men are out.
That's another curveball and a good one.
If he gets Perez here, this probably is going to be his last hitter. He's at 80 pitches. And with his pitch economy tonight, the Dodgers here in the 6th could afford to go batter to batter. And Vesia looks ready in the bullpen if needed anytime. Pitch fouled away. Strike 1.
It's another fastball upstairs. That's been a big pitch, a setup pitch for Snell tonight.
0-1 offer. And Perez takes it down and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Perez flied to center in the 2nd, and he drove in the Kansas City run in the 4th with a sacrifice fly to left field. There's the 1-1 pitch. And it is just off the plate outside. Tried a fastball and missed. And a 2-1 offer. That swung on, popped up, shallow center. Tommy Edman, second baseman, out. He's calling for it. He'll reach up and make the catch. And it's a 1-2-3, top of the 6th inning. And fans realizing that's probably going to be it for Blake Snell. He gets a standing ovation over by the Dodger dugout as the lefty comes back. As Dave Roberts said, he was a man on a mission, and he was tonight. Outstanding performance in his return from the injured list. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Dodgers 1, Kansas City 1.
If you've been eyeing a Ford truck or SUV, this is the time. Ford Summer Sales Event is happening now. Get the best deals on the entire Ford lineup all summer long. Even America's best-selling truck for 49 consecutive years.
The Ford F-150?
I've got the Lightning.
The Ford F-Series. Ford Summer Sales Event. Don't wait. Hurry in now for the best offers of the year. Go to buyfordnow.com or your Southern California Ford dealer for more information.
Hi, this is Dave Roberts. Heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, that's a risk. Summer colds can linger, and getting sick on vacation can derail everything. That's why everyone needs a medical emergency kit. It includes doctor-prescribed medications to treat common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home, or on the road, you already have what you need. It's like having an urgent care and pharmacy at home. Save $45 with code BLUE at urgentcarekit.com/blue. urgentcarekit.com/blue.
Escape the confines of the city for the expansive beauty of the San Ynez Valley with a short 2-hour drive up the coast. Let Shumash Casino Resort be your destination getaway. Welcome to freedom. Go to shumashcasino.com. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is Andre Ethier. The Superior Grocers word of the game is steal. Listen to Petros and Money for the cue to call for your chance to win a $100 Superior Grocers gift card.
The world is mine, near get back. Don't mess with my stack.
Freddie Freeman to lead off the Dodgers' sixth. 1-1 game. Michael Wacha still in there. Hugs and handshakes for Blake Snell in the Dodger dugout. So he'll be done tonight after 6. And the pitch in there for a strike to Freeman. Snell leaves the game. It's tied 1-1, but he can still get a win if the Dodgers get him a run at least, and then they hold a lead. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Dodgers fail to get a run here in the 6th, and the decision will belong to the bullpen. Blake will get a no decision. 0-2. And Freddie looks at it in the dirt. Freeman's got the 3rd best average in the National League. He has climbed that high. He was chasing Luis Arraez and Ortiz from Miami. He's behind both of those guys. He's still in the top 3 in batting average. 2-2 pitch coming from Michael Wacha to Freddie Freeman. And he will swing and strike out way in front of a changeup. And there's 1 out for the Dodgers in the 6th. And the Dodgers changed the batting order to put Freeman behind Ohtani and combine their 0 for 6. Still time. Pages is 1 for 2. Singled in the 1st and then flied out very deep to center field. Dodgers are due for a long ball. They have not had a home run in back-to-back games for the first time since the 17th and 18th of May. 1-0. And he swings, hits a high fly ball, playable to right center field. In comes Rave. The right fielder makes the catch, and there are 2 down.
Well, tomorrow, the final game of this series against the Royals. It's also Hello Kitty and Friends. Be one of the first 40,000 fans in the ballpark, and you'll take home a limited edition Hello Kitty and Friends surprise plush keychain. And for tickets, Dodgers.com/promotions.
We've had that circled on the calendar for a while. Kyle Tucker fouls it back, strike 1.
I can guarantee you there's a lot of people going to be here for that one.
Yes.
Not only for the Dodgers and Royals, but for that giveaway as well.
0-1, and Tucker slices one toward left center field, but Kyle Isbell runs it down in the alley. And the Dodgers retired in order for the 2nd straight inning and for the 3rd time tonight. We go to the 7th. Dodgers 1, Royals 1.
In Blue Heaven, a split second changes everything. A slight
catch, a walk-off homer, a win for the history books. But on the streets of L.A., a split-second accident can change your life. When the unexpected happens, you don't just need a lawyer, you need a powerhouse. At Jacoby & Myers, they cover all the bases. From the moment you call, their experienced team takes charge of the heavy lifting, so you can focus on your recovery. Don't settle for a base hit when you need a grand slam. Call Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
You thought it was just a room. Then you walked in. Next, you found the lazy river and the swim-up bar. Don't forget the casino floor. The delights add up faster than you can keep up. Fun follows a plan. Funner follows your desires. Make your choice at harrissocal.com.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. For your chance to win my autographed jersey, take a survey sharing what you've learned about recycling beverage containers. Visit cleanla.com to complete the survey and enter to win.
Join the Dodgers in celebrating the traditions and culture of Korean heritage on Thursday, August 13th as they face the Brewers.
A home run for Tommy Edman. It's a 3-run shot, and the Dodgers now lead it 5-1.
Purchase a special ticket pack and you'll take home an exclusive Korean Heritage Night jersey presented by Jinro. Join us before first pitch as we bring the energy and spirit of Korean culture to life with live music and entertainment. For tickets and more information, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
Top of the 7th inning, Dodgers 1, Kansas City 1. New pitcher for the Dodgers, left-hander Alex Vesia. Pitch and change brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. They will face Carter Jensen, Michael Massey, and Tyler Tolbert, two lefties and a righty. 53rd appearance on the season for Vesia, 1-1 and a 2.88. 55 strikeouts in 40 2/3 innings pitched. The opposition hitting 146 against Alex Vesia. Left on left, Jensen 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. And the pitch. And that is low and in, ball 1. Jensen, 225 hitter. 16 home runs, pretty much an everyday player. If he's not catching, he's DHing. Takes the ball upstairs, 2-0. Two ball, no strike pitch from Vesia. And it's on the inside corner for a strike. We've got a challenge by the hitter.
Batter's challenging the strike call.
Is it a ball? Is it a strike?
Calls confirm the pitch is a strike. Kansas City has one challenge remaining.
Brian Walsh, the home plate umpire, letting us know. The count now 2-1. One run on 4 hits for the Dodgers. 1 run, 3 hits for the Royals. 2-1. That swung on and popped up. Shallow center field. Mookie Betts backpedaling, calling for it. Now getting out of the way as the center fielder, Andy Pages, comes in and makes the catch for the first out.
You know, that challenge also. Okay, fine. You're the leadoff hitter. The count was 2-0. It's not like it was a critical count. Not like it was like the go-ahead runs are on base. And you lose the challenge. Okay.
Sometimes they're just frustration. They know they have it to use and don't always pick the best spots. Second baseman Michael Massey takes a strike from Vesia.
It's also hard, very difficult to put the competitive nature to the side when you believe it was the wrong call.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. By the way, the Padres are taking the Brewers out behind the woodshed tonight. 11-1 San Diego. Top of the 7th inning. Padres won last night too. Rockies with a 3-2 lead over Arizona in Phoenix, bottom of the 7th. 2 balls and a strike now to Massey. Giants leading Houston 4-1. San Francisco with a 3-run lead, bottom of the 6th, playing at home tonight. Here comes a 2-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled away to the left. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Shakey's Pizza Parlor, the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game night, it's group night at Shakey's.com. 1 out, base is empty. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Michael Massey, who flying to center and struck out tonight. 2-2 pitch. Up high, and it's 3-2. On top of the 8th inning in Anaheim, the Angels leading Texas 3-2. Angels making some news today. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Massey goes down on strikes. Swung at the slider and missed. 2 down. Well, the Angels firing pitching coach Mike Maddox and crew. 2 other coaches got the gate too today. Alan Zalak, the acting general manager there, saying that they were not sufficiently using the technology that's provided to them. Strike called to Tolbert. They were told when Mozeliak took over they were all going to be all set. According to reports, they were going to be all set until the end of the season, but with 40 games to go, the coaching staff of the pitchers all let go today. 0-1 pitch. That's high and away. And Mike Maddox especially, I mean, this guy's got a great track record as a pitching coach.
Yep.
Veteran guy. He's been around. And
well, isn't that the reason they hired him to begin with?
Yeah. 1-1 pitch.
I mean, it wasn't like the pitching for the Angels were all up for Cy Young awards.
They lead baseball in walks, and that's something that certainly is sticking out. But again, Mike Maddox has had his ways of doing things, and they've been very successful. 1-2 outside, 2-2. But again, the acting GM was not the guy who hired him, so they are making maneuvers before the season is out. If Mike wants to, he'll be somewhere next year. There's a 2-2. Swing and a foul back. Still 2-2 to Tyler Tolbert.
So not sufficiently using the printouts that we're giving you, and that equates to more walks instead of analyzing delivery.
ERA was high.
Arm speed, pitches. Okay, fine. They're entitled to do what they want to do. However, those of us who've been around the game and know Mike Maddox, to say it was a surprise, underline that.
2-2. Fastball just missing, and a challenge from Rortvedt. He thought it was a strike. Well, let's see if this is a ball or a strike. If it's a strike, he strikes him out. ABS. Just missed.
Calls confirm the pitch is a ball. Los Angeles has 1 challenge remaining.
I mean, you want to talk about close. That's as close as you can get.
1/10 of an inch. But it's still not in the strike zone.
Now a payoff pitch from Alex Vesia. Tolbert takes high, ball 4. Same spot, looked like. Tolbert disciplined on those high fastballs. He lays off it. Earned himself a 2-out walk. And Tolbert can run. He's got 16 stolen bases. He stole third base in the 5th. And with 2 outs, you got to think the Royals are thinking about getting him into scoring position here. John Rave is the hitter, the number 8 batter, the right fielder, who has struck out twice. Tolbert leading at first. Does not go. The pitch inside for a ball. 1-1 game in the top of the 7th inning. Vesia ready, glove up against his chest. He does a slow leg kick this time and then fires one over the outside corner for strike one.
There's been 3 attempted stolen bases when Vesey was on the mound. All 3 had made it safely.
He hung his leg in the air there to try to make Tolbert think he might come over to first or he might go to the plate. He went to the plate. And the 1-1. Strike called again, this time inside quarter, just above the kneecaps. 2 outs, a man at first. Vesey a pitch away from getting out of the inning. For the Dodgers, Max Muncy, Mookie Betts, Tommy Edman due up in the bottom of the 7th. A stretch now, and the 1-2 pitch from Vesey. Well, he'll throw to first this time, expecting Tolbert to be on the move. Tolbert gets back standing. One ball, 2 strikes. Tolbert off of first, right foot by the cut of the grass. There he goes. Pitch is swung on, lifted in the air to left center field. On the run, Pages calling for it. He makes the catch in front of Alex Call, and the side is retired. It is stretch time, middle of the 7th inning. With the score, the Dodgers won, Kansas City won.
It's summertime and the season is heating up. And with Hoffy on your grill, you can always be game ready, just like our boys in blue. Hoffy Hot Dogs delivers every time with that consistent quality product.
Hoffy Premium Beef Franks, bacon-wrapped hot dogs, and natural casing Frankfurters. Each one the perfect start to your very own L.A. dog. Hoffy has been SoCal's local hot dog for decades. It's the brand you can trust to deliver great flavor and a great bite.
So stock up at your local grocery. Hoffy, local,
original,
great.
Where there's baseball, there's Budweiser, the official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026 Anheuser-Busch Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Summer means hot weather and plenty of time on the road. Keep your vehicle running at its best with Valvoline Instant Oil Change. No appointment needed, just drive in and drive out. Find the Valvoline Instant Oil Change near you, SoCalOilChange.com.
Dodger fans, you know a winning lineup when you see one, and Navien delivers just that for your home. Their dual-fuel HVAC system pairs a high-efficiency hydro furnace with a heat pump, giving you maximum comfort, smarter energy use, and reliable performance in every season. It's the perfect combination of power and efficiency, built for how you live. Step up to a system that works as hard as your team. Find a Navien installer at NavienInc.com. That's NavienInc.com.
Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame.
Michael Walker back out for the 7th inning. Only 75 pitches tonight for the veteran right-hander. Face Max Muncy here. Muncy 1 for 2 against him. He singled back in the 4th inning. 1-1 ball game. Dodgers trying to find a way to break through. Walker pitched well in his last outing on Thursday against the Twins. Went 5 2/3 innings, allowed just 1 run on 3 hits, got a loss. Max swings, hits a high drive, deep right center field, headed back, and this ball is caught at the wall by Kyle Isbell. Well, the center fielder on the warning track, right in front of the wall. Max just missed it.
Well, for Walker, we mentioned really earlier in the pregame show that since the All-Star break, coming at 90, made 4 starts, ERA 1.82, and now we understand why. Oh, what a gem he's throwing.
Mookie Betts responsible for the only Dodger run with a solo homer in the 2nd inning. Takes low and away for ball 1. Bottom of the 7th, brought to you by Bank of America, the official bank of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Here's a 1-ball, no-strike pitch. Mookie swings, line drive, base hit to right center. Left center, that's going to go to the wall. Mookie around first, and he'll settle for a double. And this is the first time tonight the Dodgers have had a runner in scoring position. On a blast to left center field. Betts has his 13th double of the season.
Second base, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman 1 for 2. Singled his first time up in the second. Popped up to the third baseman Lofton in the fourth. And the pitch to Tommy. It's low ball 1. Fifth hit for the Dodgers. Mookie's got 2 of the 5. He's 2 for 3. Rest of the team 3 for 21. And Tommy Edman takes a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball hit the left field. That's going to have to get a really good jump because Tolbert is playing very shallow in left. So the ball will get to him rapidly and have a relatively short throw to home plate.
The pitch way up and into Tommy Edman.
Is not able to get a gigantic lead because Witt is playing up the middle. Oh, he's deep right at the edge of the grass, but playing up the middle to keep him a little bit closer.
And a 2-1 on the way. And that is high. 3-1 to Edman. 49,958 here tonight. So just a few shy of an even 50. Stretch by Waka, his 3-1. A little high. Tommy Edman wants to challenge.
Challenge in strike ball.
Well, Tommy thought it was up and out of the zone. We'll see what ABS has to say. The automatic ball strike system.
Call has confirmed the pitch is a strike. Los Angeles is out of challenge.
And they're out of challenges. 7th inning.
Well, 3-2 to Edman. Trying to get Betts home and get the Dodgers the lead. Payoff pitch from Waka. That's swung on, well hit, right center field. Isbell going back. He's at the track. He makes the catch. Mookie will tag at second and advance to third. Well, Edman hit it in almost the exact same spot that Max Muncy did to start the inning. Either they're just missing it or the ball isn't carrying very well tonight. And Alex Call with a base hit can give the Dodgers the lead here. Alex is 0 for 2. Fly to right, grounded to short. And a mound visit as the catcher Jensen wants to talk to Waka. And this mound visit is presented by Jacoby and Myers because everyone deserves justice. Evan Phillips has been loosening up in the Dodger bullpen. Waka cleaning some dirt off the top of the pitching rubber. Tall right-hander. Stands 6'5". Throwing to Alex Call, who swings and misses at a slider. 4 balls and 1 strike to Call. Ben Roitvan on deck. And Shohei Ohtani would be due up after that. Betts leads at third. 0-1 pitch, and Call takes inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Second baseman Massey shading the bag way off the line at first as the first baseman Caglione. 1-1 pitch to Call. Inside, 2-1. Well, you mentioned Alex was a recent guest of David Vasse's on pregame. He also was a recent guest of Jose Mota on the Spanish side. Did the interview in Spanish. He's learned to speak Spanish very well, learned it in winter ball. Continues to utilize it, communicating with his teammates in Spanish. 3 balls and a strike now to Call. Hitters count and the pitch. And it is a breaking ball in there for a strike. An off-speed pitch, actually, a changeup. And now the count is full. Walker has been a horse from the right side. He has been an innings eater for Kansas City. 3-2 swung on, fouled away. If he gets through this inning, he will have gone 7 innings 10 times. At least 10 times. The rest of the starting staff combined has done it 12 times. Everybody else. 3-2 to call. Swings and got a piece, fouled it back to the screen. Right-hander Steven Cruz warming for Kansas City now. .92 pitches for Walker. He comes set at the belt. Mookie leads at third. 3-2. Ground ball inside of first, fair down the line. Betts will score. Around first is called. He heads to second. Head first slide. Safe with an RBI double. And the Dodgers take a 2-1 lead.
Morales called again on a pregame show talking about, look, they've got to work hard, doubly hard, when you're not in there every day. Fielding, running, hitting. And the Dodgers here will go to the bench for Teoscar Hernandez, who'll come on as a pinch hitter. But what a big blast by Alex Call.
Well, they got a fastball that was right on the outside corner, and he went with it. He just poked it inside of the bag. With Caglione playing off the bag against the right-handed hitter, there was plenty of room over there. And now they're going to come out and have a word about Teoscar Hernandez. The Royals will talk this over, give the scouting report. Dodgers have pulled in front. Let's pause now 10 seconds for our stations to identify themselves on the back-to-back world champion Los Angeles Dodgers audio network. Teoscar Hernandez hitting .247, 11 home runs, driven in 41. Chance to get some insurance across in the bottom of the 7th inning. Right-handed batter waits against the righty Walker. Walker stretches, looks at second, comes home. Teoscar swings at a slider for strike one.
That comes as no surprise because that's been a difficult pitch for Teoscar. Slider away.
The 0-1 pitch coming. Here it is. And it's a slider away again. This time Hernandez lays off. Teoscar taps home plate, draws the bat back. Alex Call at second base. His first run batted in since the 24th of June. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch. Swung on line, try base hit left field. Call's going to round third. He'll score. That ball cut off at the wall by Tolbert. Into second base, sliding with a 2-out RBI double. The pinch hitter, Teoscar Hernandez, and it's a 3-1 Dodger lead.
And he hit a slider. It was not away. But the number 8 and 9 positions in the lineup deliver here in the 7th.
That's going to do it. Matt Contreras comes out to get him. Michael Walker is done after 6 2/3 innings. As the Dodgers got to him, 3 hits this inning, all 3 doubles. 2 runs have come in. And with Shohei Ohtani coming up, the Royals will go to the bullpen. Bottom of the 7th, 1 on, 2 out. The score, the Dodgers 3, Kansas City 1.
Experience game-changing speeds with Spectrum. Get fast, reliable, fiber-powered internet to cover all your bases, from streaming, working, to everything else. And with Spectrum Mobile running on America's fastest 5G network, you can stay connected at home or on the road. Plus, when internet and mobile team up, you save big. Switch today, LA, and see how Spectrum helps you score. Visit Spectrum.com to learn more. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and connected to the premises by coaxial lines.
The Dodgers just stole second base. That means a free Dodger dog and 16-ounce Coca-Cola with the AM/PM app. Whoa, he's heading straight into an AM/PM. Crazy. There he is walking out with his free snacks and one satisfied grin. Is that legal? Only one way to find out.
When the Dodgers steal a base, dash to the AM/PM app for the deal of the season. AM/PM, too much good stuff. Only 1,000 deals available per game on the AM/PM app for 24 hours through September 27th. Only at participating AM/PM stores while supplies last.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, they have been delivering championship care for 125 years. Their winning streak of life-saving care, game-changing discoveries, and clinical excellence has made them the league leader in pediatric care. When you need world-class care for your child, CHLA is in your neighborhood. Join the thousands of fans at Children's Hospital Los Angeles and find your champion care at chla.org today.
Ohtani is 0 for 3. He'll face right-hander Steven Cruz. Cruz comes in for Walker. Teoscar Hernandez with a pinch hit RBI double at second base. 42nd appearance for Cruz, 2-3 with a .419. He is set, looks at second, kicks, comes home. Ohtani swings, rips it down to first on the first pitch, and Caglione will step on the bag for the out. So all that, one pitch, and the inning comes to a conclusion. But the Dodgers pick up 2 runs on 3 hits. They leave a man, and we go to the 8th inning. It's the Dodgers 3, Kansas City 1.
Hi, I'm Teoscar Hernandez. As a parent, I know that being present makes all the difference. I have 3 young sons, and I learned that kids don't just hear our words, they feel them too. The way we respond in tough moments, the sense of security we provide, it all matters. When we help our kids to feel heard and supported, we help them feel safe and protected. That's why I support First 5 California and their mission to ensure every child has a stronger start in life. Learn more at first5california.com.
Greatness isn't found in the ordinary. It's in the bold slide, the daring play, the choice that changes everything. It's about choosing to be different. That's the spirit of Asahi Super Dry, a beer that breaks from the expected with its uniquely crisp, super dry taste. Raise an Asahi to the boys in blue as they carve out another legendary moment. Experience Asahi Super Dry. Seek what is unique. Dan Patrick.
He's Kirk Herbstreit. The SEC has, for the last 3 years, watched the Big Ten cash in and win championships.
Yeah.
Like, at what point is there panic in the SEC?
I think the Big Ten is 6-2 against the SEC in the last 2 years. I think the Big Ten has proven to do a better job of keeping their players more invested to the finish line. I feel like SEC players are like,
I am out of here.
Weekdays at 6 a.m. on air at AM 570 and streaming on the free iHeartRadio app.
New pitcher on for the Dodgers to start the 8th inning. It is right-hander Evan Phillips. This pitching change brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change, your 15-minute drive-through oil change with locations throughout Southern California. 3-1 ball game. Dodgers with the lead. And Phillips facing Kyle Isbell, the center fielder. Out of the stretch, right-hander throws, and Isbell takes a strike. Over in the Kansas City bullpen, a familiar face, well, to a lot of teams. Craig Kimbrell, who was just picked up by the Royals this week, is now warming up. 0-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled away for strike 2. Balls had 2 strikes to Kyle Isbell, the number 9 hitter, who's bookended strikeouts tonight. One looking, one swinging. He was the final strikeout victim for Blake Snell in the 5th. Strikeout number 10 for Snell. Ground ball wide to third, foul. Game in progress in Sacramento. Tampa Bay leading the Athletics 12-4. And most of the rest of the action final. Pitches up high. Detroit beat Cleveland 6-4. Miami blanked Pittsburgh 2-0. While the Cubs went into Washington and won 8-6. Yankees over Seattle 4-1. Here's a 1-2. Isbell takes strike 3. Beautiful sweeper right in through the back door. 1 out. The top of the 8th is brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, the MVP for fun, food, and good times. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Morongo, good times. Back to the top of the order. Nick Lofton, the third baseman, is 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts and a ground out to short. Another sweeper in there for a strike. Nothing in 1 to count. Stretch. And Phillips fires home. A little high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Three runs on 7 hits for the Dodgers. 1 run, 3 hits for Kansas City. Ball taken low and away. Another sweeper. Phillips, a new baseball, rubs it up. 1 out, bases empty. Edmund shading the bag at second. And the pitch. Strike call. Well, the sweeper's been a good pitch for Phillips already. Got a strikeout on it. Got a good strike there. Now the count 2-2.
Yeah, well, Phillips, that sweeper, what it looks like is just a very large breaking slider. It's flatter than a slider, not going down as much.
2-2. Check swing. Appeal to first base umpire Bill Miller. He said no.
That was another one, and that one did have some depth to it.
Three balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch from Phillips. Swung on, popped foul and out of play. Incidentally, still 3 umpires out there. We never got word on where Chad Whitson was tonight. Second base umpire, but they've gone with 3. Instead of the requisite 4. 3-2. And he walked. Another appeal on a check swing, but he didn't go. So Phillips walks a man, and that'll bring up the tying run. Is starting to get to the tough part of the order here. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 3 tonight.
Shortstop, number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt struck out his first time up, singled and scored in the 4th, and grounded out to Mookie Betts at short in the 6th. Tough guy to double up. Swing and a miss. Fastball by him. Lofton leads at first. Held on by Freeman. And the 0-1 pitch from Evan Phillips. Swung on, fouled back, and it's now 0-2 to Bobby Witt Jr. Well, we heard a lot about Bobby on his way up. We remember seeing him in spring training the year that he broke through, saying that he was the top prospect in the organization, might make the ball club. Well, not only did he make the ball club that year, but he made an impact in baseball. 0-2 pitch. Reaches for one and fouls it back.
If you're looking at all the talent, offense, defense, throwing arm, running speed, and baseball IQ, you would check off every one of those boxes.
Phillips stretching. Now steps off the back of the rubber. first disengagement. Remember when we never used to have to say that?
No, this is just say backed off the mound.
Got to keep track of them now. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, base hit right field through the open hole. And rounding second on his way to third is Lofton. Second hit of the night for Bobby Witt Jr. The tying run is aboard with one out.
Well, and now you've got to keep your eye on Witt also, because if he takes off, if he can steal second base, it eliminates one extra base to get the ground ball double play and get out of the inning.
And Mark Pryor coming out. They might be talking about that very thing with Caglione coming up. Again, with Witt, I think it's a matter of when and not if he takes off for second base here.
And one of the really hot hitters, 1 for 3 tonight. With a stolen base, Caglione. But the last 12 games hitting at .388. The last 8 games coming in tonight, .482. The best average in that period of time in the entire American League.
Home plate umpire Brian Walsh goes to break up the party on the mound. Now Hunter Fiducia will go back behind home plate. Boy, Hunter was busy before the game, huh? I think he caught every ceremonial first pitch tonight. And now he's catching the pitches for real here at the end of the game. Teoscar Hernandez pinch hit for Ben Rortvedt, so Fiducia came in defensively. Runners off first and third, one out. 3-1 Dodgers lead. Top of the 8th inning. And the pitch from Phillips outside for a ball. Dodgers get Jack Dreyer going in the bullpen. Phillips 1-0 pitch to the left-handed hitting first baseman. There it is. Swings and misses at a high fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Caglione ready at the plate. And the 1-1 pitch will wait as Phillips steps off the back of the mound.
Base Steelers are 2 for 2 off of Phillips. This is 15th appearance.
Here's the 1-1. Caglione, left field, base hit. Royals are going to get a run out of this as Lofton comes in to score. It's now a 3-2 ball game with the tying run in scoring position. 2 hits for Caglione in the ball game. His 53rd run batted in. And Salvador Perez due up next. So the walk to Lofton comes back to hurt Phillips as he scores. And not only do the Royals have the tying run on base, they've got the go-ahead run at first now.
And they got the franchise leader in home runs at home plate. Perez 319.
And he looks at a strike from Phillips.
2 home runs in front of George Brett.
And he would be a double play candidate too. He hit into a twin kill last night. A good time for him to do it here. 0-1 pitch from Phillips. And it's in the dirt for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now, John Bacon, who's been the third base umpire, he was behind the plate last night. With the 3-man crew, he moves off of third. He's on the infield grass close to second. Now a 1-1. And Perez takes a healthy cut and misses. A ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Runners off first and second. 1-run ball game here in the 8th. Evan Phillips fires. And it's low. Trying another sweeper, and it was in the dirt. Ball gets thrown out of the game. New baseball thrown in. Phillips rubbing it up. First base side of the mound. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Evan peeks back at second base. And he kicks and comes home. Witt takes off for third. Perez swings and fouls it back. But did Witt have a big jump? But he's got to go back to second base.
Pitchers that fall into the same cadence are vulnerable to the stolen bases. My cadence: get the sign, come set, deliver. Get the sign, come set, deliver. You need to get the sign, come set, and wait it out.
Witt standing on second base, hands on his hips. Walking lead at first for Caglione. Freeman playing behind him. Edmonds shading the bag at second. Phillips looks at second. Now we'll make an inside move that way and let Bobby know he's watching it. Two and two the count. Perez waits and the pitch. Swung on, foul down the right side, slicing out of play. Well, Perez has fought off the last couple of pitches against Phillips. Well, Perez will step out. He'll get time. Three-2 ball game. Dodgers with a single run in the second on a home run by Betts. Two more on a couple of doubles in the seventh. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, ground ball into left field, a base hit. Witt turning third. He's coming around. Throw from left field will be cut off. It's a tie game. An RBI base hit for Salvador Perez and a two-strike count. And it's 3-3. And Dave Roberts coming out to get Evan Phillips.
The fastball elevated, but right down the middle.
So the go-ahead run is in scoring position. We'll have a pitching change as left-hander Jack Dreyer will take over when we come back. Royals have put two up in the eighth inning. It is the Royals 3 and the Dodgers 3.
Dodger fans, style meets performance this summer. Uniqlo, the official apparel part of the Los Angeles Dodgers, brings game-changing comfort from the clubhouse to the stands. Whether you're catching a fly ball or catching the sunset at Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium, gear up like the pros in lightweight, breathable designs made for every fan. Find your fit at Uniqlo stores across California, around the world, or at uniqlo.com. Uniqlo, simply better.
Play ball! All right, everyone. Welcome to ARCO Rewards Orientation. I'm Hannah.
Whoa. Is everything okay?
That's a code green. Someone just earned at least 5 cents a gallon in rewards.
Wow. Another one?
Well, that one's a code gold. The customer just redeemed savings of up to $1 a gallon.
Impressive. What does that one mean?
Oh, that's just Piggy. He gets excited when we talk about rewards.
Savings of up to $1 per gallon redeemable with 20 rewards dollars in your loyalty account. At participating locations, terms and conditions apply.
Every Dodgers legend started out as a rookie, but they went on to become the best in baseball. They left behind a legacy of determination, skill, and love of the game. With the right retirement game plan, you too can leave a legacy. From saving early on to having income during retirement, Security Benefit can help you save for your future and leave a legacy for those you love. Security Benefit, proud sponsor of the LA Dodgers.
Tough outing for Evan Phillips, just a third of an inning. 3 hits and a walk. 2 earned runs to the moment. He's responsible for the 2 men on base. And here comes Jack Dreyer for the 50th time this year. 5-1, 3.19 ERA. Opposition hitting .202 against him. And Carter Jensen, a left-handed batter, due up. So this is the second time in as many nights the Dodgers had a 2-run lead late in the game. And the Royals have tied it up. And now Dreyer having a problem with the PitchCom device. The Dodgers do keep them in the bullpen. And apparently they've got some in the dugout too because they're asking for a new one. And when you're in the bullpen, they're putting your hat
Well, they might want to check it before they put it in the hat.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a better way to do this. You know, it's been a really great tool for teams to use because teams are so paranoid over the years of other teams stealing their signs, and this way here they can't do it.
And that's because teams just have poor signs.
Personally, I'd rather see them go back to the hand signs, but they don't practice it at all anymore. They just don't. 2 on, 1 out, 3-3. Royals threatening for more in the 8th. The pitch. It's upstairs, ball 1. But it's been a great tool for pitchers, catchers, infielders, so they all know what's coming. Sometimes there's some transmitter issues. Strike call. It's not been perfected yet, I guess. And you got to remember, the guys that invented this did not invent it initially to use in baseball. They were magicians. And the pitch now, and that's up high, and they were using it to kind of communicate on stage for their act. And I don't know who it was, but somebody came up with the idea, hey, what about if pitchers got their signs this way? And it turned into a baseball thing. 2-1. Swung on, well hit to center. Pages going back, still going back, reaches up, makes the catch. And he dropped it, but he dropped it on the exchange. Caglione coming around. Mookie's throw to the plate, not in time. Dreyer backing up the throw that got by Fiducia. Caglione tagged from second, took 2 bases after Pages dropped the ball on the exchange, and the Royals now have a 4-3 lead.
Yeah, Pages went back and really unsure as he went back, turned to his left, continued to go, but then as he turned around to get the ball exchanged into the bare hand, dropped the ball. It went to the base of the wall. And third base coach Vance Wilson just continued to send the runner around.
So that'll be scored, a fly out to center field, and then an error on Andy Pages allowing the run to score. 2 men out. And Massey, the second baseman, up. He takes a strike from Dreyer. That run is charged to Phillips, although wait till the inning's over. They'll reconstruct it. It'll probably be an unearned run. Now the 0-1 pitch, and that's a breaking ball. Looked pretty good. Dodgers have no challenges left. 1 ball and 1 strike. That's the count to Michael Massey, who's 0 for 3 tonight. Struck out twice. And he takes one at the knees. Ball and 2 strikes to Massey.
Batter's challenging the strike call.
Massey thought it was too low, apparently.
It looked low.
And it was low.
Pitches a ball. Kansas City has 1 challenge remaining.
2 balls and 1 strike, the count now. That's the correct count. Perez, the runner at first, and the pitch from Dreyer. That's Pop backing out of play for a strike, and it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Michael Massey. Royals with 3 runs, and the third one scoring on an error. 2-2 pitch. Wave and a miss, strike 3. Dreyer strikes him out. But some damage done, and the Dodgers need to answer here as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. The score, Kansas City 4 and the Dodgers 3.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. Children's Hospital Los Angeles has been beating the odds for 125 years. When you need world-class care for your child, CHLA is the champion in your neighborhood. Learn more today at chla.org.
Frontier has joined Verizon in LA. Now's the time to switch. Get 6 months of fiber internet on us up to 1 gig. Then keep saving $15 a month when you combine with a Verizon mobile phone plan. Our best offer ever. Visit frontier.com/availability today, as this offer is only available for a limited time. For a limited time, get 4 lines for $25 each. Call 800-466-1844 or visit your local SoCal Verizon store.
It's time for Dodgers baseball with Tito's Handmade Vodka. which means it's time to grab an ice-cold Tito's and lemonade.
Get popcorn here.
And cheer on our boys with a cocktail that bats 1,000. This season, paint the town blue with Tito's, America's favorite vodka, for America's favorite pastime. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. For your chance to win my autographed jersey, take a survey sharing what you've learned about recycling beverage containers. Visit cleanla.com to complete the survey and enter to win.
In there. 3 runs, 2 earned against Evan Phillips. And Cruz finds himself in a positive decision position right now, but he's facing Freddie Freeman to start things in the bottom of the 8th inning. Throws him inside, ball 1. 4-3 Kansas City. As Caglione scores from second on an error by Andy Pages in center field after he caught a fly ball. Caglione tagging going to third. Andy dropped the ball. Had to chase it down, and Caglione scored on the play. Freeman fouls it off to the left. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Freddie. He's hitless tonight in 3 trips. Struck out twice, grounded out once. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch from Cruz. Freeman fouls it. Took off a foot, but showed no ill effects. Tonight's game is brought to you by First 5 California. 1 in 3 children are at risk of toxic stress, but there are things parents can do to help. Learn how to overcome it at first5california.com. Here comes the 1-2 out of the stretch from Cruz. Check swing right off the front of the Dodger dugout. Knocked Dave Roberts back into his seat. So he was standing up, leaning against the railing. Ball hit right at him. Well, Cruz has been a big strikeout guy this year. 10.26, 10 1/4 strikeouts per 9. Last year he was 7.5. 1-2 to Freeman. Freddie swings, fouls it off to the left again. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 8th. Dodgers down a run. 1-2 pitch. Freeman chases a ball way down and away. And that is strike 3. 3rd time Freddie struck out tonight. There's 1 down. Andy Pages up. The Dodgers are going on. Power, I guess, has been there tonight a little bit. Mookie with a home run and 3 doubles hit in the 7th inning. But Pages 1 for 3. Last night, Andy went 0 for 3 with a walk. So just the 1 hit in the series so far for Pages. 1 ball, no strike pitch from Cruz. Swung on, foul back. For Freeman.
Needs some base runners.
For Freddie, it's just his 4th 3 strikeout game of the season. Doesn't strike out 3 times in a game very much. Pitch is low to Pages. 2 balls and 1 strike. Right-handed batter. Powder blue cleats. Looks out at Cruz in the pitch. Outside, 3-1. Going with a fastball. And a 3-1 delivery now. Pages looks at it low, ball 4, and the tying runs aboard. We'll see if Kyle Tucker can get something done. He's 0 for 3 tonight.
Well, if he hit a gapper and Pages runs well, get an extra base hit, can get a run out of it.
Right field, number 23, Kyle Tucker.
Tucker grounded to second in the first. He flied to left in the fourth and flied to center in the sixth. 4-3 Royals lead, bottom of the eighth. Pitch swung on him, belted foul. Boy, he pulled that one. Hooked it behind him up into the second deck. Off the bat, 103 miles an hour. 0-1 to Tucker. Left side of the infield shifted around toward the second base bag for the left-handed hitter. 0-1 backs him up. Cutter inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Max Muncy on deck. Pages leading at first. Cruz delivers 1-1, and Tucker rips it foul to the far end of the Royal dugout. Kansas City's going to get a new stadium. They've made the plans. They were talking about moving into Kansas at one point, but now it looks like it's going into downtown KC. 1-2. Tucker rolls it toward the middle. Picked up by Massey. Flips it to Witt for one. And Tucker beats the throw or non-throw to first base. He's safe. So a force out at second base. 4-6. Tucker remains aboard with 2 outs, and Max Muncy will be the hitter.
Third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
It was a slowly hit ground ball, and by the time Massey got it to Witt, Witt did a 360 spin on the bag. That took some extra time, so he put the ball in his pocket. Now Muncy takes a pitch inside. Fastball at 100. 1 ball, no strikes to Max. Muncy is 1 for 3 tonight. Flying out very deep to center his last time up. The next pitch hit him. It grazed him. And he's going down to first. Tucker now goes to scoring position. And up comes Mookie Betts. Got Muncy on the elbow pad. Mookie's got 2 hits tonight, a home run and a double. See if he's got another trick up his sleeve.
They're playing straight away in the outfield. So the gaps are open in left center and right center.
Dodgers have double barrel action in the bullpen. Henriquez throwing. Also Halverson, who would make his Dodger debut if he comes in the game. He is a hard throwing right-hander. Meantime, Betts trying to get Tucker home here and tie up the ball game. Go ahead runs at first. Colorado has beaten Arizona 3-2 tonight. That's a final from Phoenix. A pitch to Betts. Swings, base hit to right field. Tucker's going to turn third. He'll come to the plate. Picked up by Rave. He'll have no play. Throws it into second. The Dodgers have tied it on Mookie Betts' 3rd hit of the night. It's 4-4.
And for Betts, he's been swinging early in the count tonight. That was a tough pitch also. Cut fastball outside corner, hit it off towards the end of the bat to perfection, we might add.
Tommy Edman to the plate. 1 for 3 for Tommy. Max Muncy, the go-ahead run, is at third. So Max took 2 bases on that ball hit behind him. And the pitch is inside to Edman. Well, back and forth we go. Roller coaster ball game. Betts leads at first. Now the pitch. Edman bounces it foul wide of first. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two RBIs tonight for Betts. Pitch to Edman. Strike called. Outer half of the plate. A cutter. Ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs, 2 on. Steven Cruz, a right-hander, set on the hill. He kicks and throws, and it's a bouncer toward the middle. Witt's got it. Foot race to the bag. He wins that easily. Gets the force out at second. That retires the side. Base hit by Betts ties the game. We go to the ninth. It's the Dodgers 4, Royals 4.
The Dodgers just stole second base. That means a free Dodger dog and 16-ounce Coca-Cola with the AM/PM app. Whoa, he's heading straight into an AM/PM. Crazy. There he is walking out with his free snacks and one satisfied grin. Is that legal? Only one way to find out.
When the Dodgers steal a base, dash to the AM/PM app for the deal of the season. AM/PM, too much good stuff. Only 1,000 deals available per game on the AM/PM app for 24 hours through September 27th. Only at participating AM/PM stores while supplies last.
Let's talk about Galpin Honda. Dave Gillum is there. I've known him for a long while. He's the GM. He wants you to ask for him by name. If you don't want to go see Galpin Honda in person, they are so comfortable and regularly deal with the find, shop, and buy or lease online, and they deliver it right to you. So why not hop over to galpinhonda.com. Find your Accord, your Civic, your Pilot, your Passport, your Odyssey, whatever it is you're looking for. Get that 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Secure your lease or financing terms, and they'll deliver it right to you. It's Dave Gillum at galpinhonda.com.
Every Dodgers legend started out as a rookie, but they went on to become the best in baseball. They left behind a legacy of determination, skill, and love of the game. With the right retirement game plan, you too can leave a legacy. From saving early on to having income during retirement, Security Benefit can help you save for your future and leave a legacy for those you love. Security Benefit, proud sponsor of the LA Dodgers.
Top of the ninth inning is sponsored by Cars for Kids. Ready to donate that old car? Call 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Friendly agents are standing by to take your donation. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS now. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today. 4-4 as we head to the top half of the ninth inning. New pitcher for the Dodgers, right-hander Edgardo Enriquez. And he will face a pinch hitter. It'll be Isaac Collins coming up. Switch hitter to bat from the left side against him, and he will hit for Tolbert, who's a right-handed hitter. Tolbert will be out of the game. Collins, an outfielder, will be in. Well, anybody's ball game here tonight. Mookie Betts with his third hit of the night scores Kyle Tucker from second to tie it up. Royals have action in the pen. Right-hander Nate Pearson beginning to throw. He would pitch in the bottom of the ninth. So Collins, 236 hitter with 6 home runs, facing the hard-throwing right-hander who fires one in at 95 with an introductory cut fastball. 0-1 to Collins. Enriquez out of the stretch, kicks and fires, and this one's popped up third base side. Drifting into foul ground right by the coach's box is Max Muncy. He makes the catch, and there's one out for the Royals in the top half of the ninth inning.
It's so important to get that leadoff hitter. Just removes possibilities. Other ball clubs and what they can do. And be a little creative.
Right fielder, number 16, John Ray.
John Rave, left-handed batter. 0 for 3 tonight. Blake Snell struck him out twice, once on a curve and once on a fastball. Last time up in the 7th, he flied to Pages in center, swings and fouls it off the front of his own dugout. Strike one to John Rave. Kyle Isbell, the center fielder, out on deck. Muncy even with the bag, a little bit off the line at third. Pitch is up high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Dodgers started the night 7.5 in front of Arizona. The Diamondbacks have lost. The Padres have won. They beat the Brewers. If the Dodgers can outlast the Royals here tonight. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 100-mile-an-hour fastball from Enriquez. The Dodgers can win this ball game. Then the Padres will end up in a tie. Right now they're in a virtual tie with Arizona. And a 1-2 pitch now to Rave, and it's up high and away. Well, Dave Roberts saying the other day before this series began, he said, right now coming in, we're a wild card team. Need to get going. 2-2. Rave fouls it down the left side, slicing out of play.
It's an uncomfortable feeling, leading your direction or your division, and yet it just settles. If it settled right now, you'd be playing in the wild card game.
Here comes a 2-2 pitch from Enriquez. Swinging a ground ball to the right side, charging it, Tommy Edman. That's a foul ball. Went off his foot. Edman threw to first. Portions of the crowd think it's an out, but it's not.
When you see the batter even make an attempt to run, you question, did the ball really hit you?
And Dave Roberts comes out, and he probably said the exact same thing to home plate umpire Brian Walsh.
Well, it hit the ground, and it did glance off the inside of the sole of the shoe.
And a 2-2 now, once more. Swung on and missed. Strike three. A slider down and in. And Rave strikes out for the third time tonight.
I think he was looking for gas at about 100 miles an hour.
Classical gas. Kyle Isbell has struck out all three times he's been up. Twice looking. 2 away, top of the ninth. Isbell, the number 9 hitter for the Royals. And Enriquez ready to throw. He sends one to the plate. This one is swung on and popped up. Right field, coming in is Tucker. Settles under it, makes the catch, and Edgardo Enriquez a clean top of the ninth. 1, 2, 3 go the Royals. The Dodgers will have 8, 9, and 1 due up. Ohtani will hit third this inning. At the end of 8.5, it's the Dodgers 4, Kansas City 4.
Hey, it's Andre here. Back to school is here, and that means getting back into routines and packing lunches. At Superior Grocers, we make it easy with fresh fruits, crisp veggies, and soft, freshly baked bread that makes every sandwich better. And don't forget a little treat, a cookie or some pan dulce goes a long way at lunchtime. Make mornings simple and shopping smarter. Download the Superior Grocers app for weekly ads and digital deals. Superior Grocers, quality, variety, and value.
Now more than ever, let's uplift and strengthen our communities by supporting mental health awareness. The Dodgers are proud to partner with the LA County Department of Mental Health to make sure we let the people in our lives know that they're not alone. Hope, recovery, and well-being are just a phone call away. If you need help or want to find resources near you, please call the LA County Department of Mental Health's 24/7 helpline at 800-854-7771 or visit dmh.lacounty.gov.
With 11 All-Star selections, a 3-time world champion, and a no-hitter.
Another sparkling chapter in the career of Clayton Edward Kershaw.
Clayton Kershaw has cemented his name as a Dodger legend. Join us for Clayton Kershaw Bobblehead Night, August 14th versus the Brewers. Be one of the first 40,000 fans in and take home an exclusive Clayton Kershaw Bobblehead presented by Snapchat. Grab your tickets by visiting Dodgers.com/promotions.
Everything's up to date in Kansas City. They've gone about as far as
Alex Call will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth inning of a 4-4 ball game. He'll face tall right-hander Nate Pearson. Pearson has improved across the board this year in terms of his numbers.
The pitching for the Kansas City Royals looks like a basketball team. Walker 6'6", Cruz 6'7", and Pearson 6'6".
First pitch to Call is a strike. Call came up with an RBI double and scored a run in the 7th inning. A call, open stance from the right side, and the pitch on the way. And he'll look at another strike, and it's 0-2. Hunter Fiducia's on deck, and Shohei Ohtani will hit third.
Pearson out of Odessa. Not Odessa, Texas. Odessa, Florida.
Pearson ready. His 0-2 pitch. And Call takes a fastball high, 1-2. He's got a 2.81 ERA this year. Last year his ERA was 9.20. Opponents hitting 2.11 off him this year. Last year 3.61. 1-2. Call swings and strikes out. A one away in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Well, for Pearson, 16 games this year with the Astros, and this is game number 7 with the Royals. Originally with Toronto, then went to the Cubs.
Here is Hunter Fiducia hitting .237 in the big leagues this year. Pair of home runs. And the first pitch outside, ball 1. The Dodgers have walked it off at home 5 times this year. The last 2 times Dalton Rushing had the hit. July 6th against Colorado and June 19th against Baltimore. Swing and a miss by Fiducia. Freddie Freeman's got one. That was on the 5th of June against the Angels. Kyle Tucker, an RBI single against Miami on April 27th. And Max Muncy had a walk-off homer April 10th against the Texas Rangers. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball to second. Massey up with it, throws on to first for the out. And Shohei Ohtani is 0 for 4 tonight.
Well, in 3 of the 4 at-bats, he has put the first pitch into play. Twice grounded out to first. He's flying out to center and struck out.
Yeah, good time to end it. Ohtani with 4 career walk-off hits, 3 of them with the Dodgers. 2 of them were home runs. And the pitch to Shohei. In for a strike. Changeup. Ohtani waits in the 0-1. It's outside and low. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 down, bottom of the 9th. Freeman on deck. Ohtani at the plate. 4-4 is the score. And the 1-1. Ohtani rips it foul past first. It goes into the protective netting. Trampoline's out. And now it's a 1-2 count to Ohtani. His last walk-off home run was on April 2nd of last season. He won't get it tonight. He swings and strikes out. He's had a bad night, 0 for 5. And we go to extra innings for just the 3rd time this year. Dodgers are 2-0 in extras. The Royals are 4-4. We head to the 10th. Dodgers 4, Royals 4.
Escape the confines of the city, the expansive beauty of the Santa Ynez Valley. Enjoy a vibrant 2-hour drive up the coast to your destination getaway, Shumash Casino Resort. Trade in your daily hustle and bustle for a stress-free, no agenda necessary break. We have all your favorite things, from a spacious gaming floor to a relaxing pool to an elegant 4-diamond restaurant. Pure joy awaits. Welcome to freedom. Go to ShumashCasino.com. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. Children's Hospital Los Angeles has been beating the odds for 125 years. When you need world-class care for your child, CHLA is the champion in your neighborhood. Learn more today at chla.org.
Celebrate the summer of sports at Shakey's Pizza Parlor. Right now, feed 4 for $40 and watch the games on us. Get a large thin crust pizza made with handcrafted dough, topped with vine-ripened tomato sauce, freshly grated mozzarella cheese, and smoky pepperoni spiced to perfection. Add a large order of our Mojo potatoes that put French fries to shame. Pair it with 4 ice-cold Pepsis and you're in the zone. Get Shakey's Pizza Parlor's feed 4 for $40 feast and watch the games on us.
Where there's baseball, there's Budweiser, the official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026 Anheuser-Busch Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Top of the 10th inning, and making his Dodger debut is right-hander Seth Halverson, who the Dodgers picked up from the Rockies on the 20th of June. He's appeared in 75 Major League games with Colorado, 21 this year. Kyle Isbell is the placed runner. He is out there at second base. And Halverson to face the top of the order, Nick Lofton, in the 10th inning. Here's the pitch. Lofton swings, fouls it down the right side, not a play. Halverson's out of the University of Tennessee. .62", 225. Out of the stretch, looks back at second. Now the pitch. It's up and in. So the key, if you're at home, is to do whatever you can to keep that run off the board in extra innings. Then you know what you're dealing with in the bottom of the inning, but it doesn't always work that way. Now the 1-1 on the way, and it's low for a ball.
Halverson appeared in 21 games for the Rockies this year.
He just threw a 101-mile-an-hour fastball at Nick Lofton. Lofton without a hit, 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. 2-1 pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to right field. Lining it up is Tucker. He makes the catch. Isbell tagging. Here's the throw. Head first slide. He beats the throw. So it's an out, but with a purpose as it advances the runner. And now with one out, the Royals have a man at third base.
Yeah, it changes the defense. Everybody has to come in and play very tightly.
Bobby Witt Jr., the batter. He's got 2 hits tonight, 2 for 4. Infield in on the grass all the way around, trying to cut down the run. Halverson stretch, and now the pitch. And that is outside, ball 1. Halverson was called up from AAA prior to yesterday's game. Appeared in 6 games for Oklahoma City, striking out 8 in 6 1/3 innings of work. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Right down the middle for a called strike.
Just little things like Fiducia. Once he catches the ball before he throws it back to the pitcher, checks the runner to make sure he's not geared up to run home when he throws it back to the pitcher.
1-1 offer from Halverson. Miss low and away. It's 2-1 to Witt. Caglianone's on deck. 4-4, top of the 10th. Runner at third, 1 out. And the 2-ball, 1-strike pitch is swung on, hit in the air to right field, shallow. On the run is Tucker. He'll make the catch. He'll spin. He'll throw to the plate. The runner holds. He got it to home on a bounce. And Isbell at third base, and there are 2 men out.
Well, Halverson also failed to back up home plate. If that ball had squirted away from Fiducia, the run could have scored.
First base open. They'll walk Caglianone, who's got 2 hits tonight. He's been red hot. So they'll create a force play at second, but they'll get on the other side of Caglianone and go with a right-on-right matchup here with Salvador Perez, who came up with an RBI single in the 8th inning. First and third and 2 down, and Halverson trying to do whatever he can to get Perez out here. Hunter Fiducia notices there's an issue with his catcher's mitt, and he's requested a backup, so he's got a new mitt. And that old one will head to the glove doctor and get repaired. Perez up. And Halverson trying to get the Dodgers to the bat rack right away. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 10th. So the first pitch to Perez is a little low.
Catcher's challenging the ball call.
Now, Fiducia challenged it. You do get a challenge back in extra innings. The Dodgers were out of them in regulation. And it's a good challenge.
Los Angeles has one remaining.
So they keep their challenge now. That's part of the ABS. You get one back in extras. 0-1 pitch to Perez from Halverson. Swung on and missed. Strike two. 101 on the fastball. Lucas Erceg is warming, a right-hander for Kansas City. In fact, Kansas City does not have a lefty at all in their bullpen. Runners lead first and third. 2 outs, 2 strikes. As Halverson readies himself to throw. He kicks, fires. Swung on, little tapper to Tommy Edman at second. He'll throw on to first, and the Dodgers hold the Royals scoreless in the top of the 10th inning. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Dodgers 4, Royals 4.
Skechers elite athlete OG Anunoby has been making history on the basketball court.
Anunoby tips it in. Unbelievable. What a shot.
He's been balling out in Skechers high-performance basketball sneakers, and the world is noticed. But how does OG train off the court to keep in peak physical condition? Hands-free Skechers Slip-ins Aeroburst. They help prepare OG for the physical demands of playing at a championship level. Get your pair of Aeroburst for only $165 at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever high-performance running shoes are sold.
Talk about Galpin Ford. Did you know Galpin just acquired Galpin Ford 101? Yes, it is now open in Woodland Hills, right on the corner of Ventura Boulevard and Canoga Avenue. That exact same Galpin family treatment and experience that you have come to know for over 80 years right off the 405 at Roscoe is now at the corner of Ventura and Canoga. There is a Galpin Ford near you. Remember Mike Schwartz at Galpin Ford, galpinford.com. 80 years of service here in Southern California. Find your vehicle online and have them deliver it right to you. That's galpinford.com.
You thought it was just a room. Then you walked in and found different. Then the lazy river and the swim-up bar next to casino floor. You start simple. One spin, one hand, just seeing how it goes. Then something hits. You stay a little longer. You thought you'd grab a bite. Then you saw what else was on the menu. A drink? A game? Who knows what's next? Fun says, I'm full. Funner saves room for everything. Fun is boring. Choose Funner. Make your choice and take a chance at harrissocal.com.
Four, bottom of the 10th inning. They're going to set up the force and pitch to Andy Pages. The placed runner is Shohei Ohtani.
Number 44.
He's not a ghost runner. We can see him out there. It's amazing how visible he is.
Yeah, on a clear day, you can see him.
Yes. Let's just get that out of the vernacular.
Yep.
Placed runner. That's what it is. Anyway, Dodgers trying to win this one in the bottom of the 10th. They've got 2 on, nobody out. Lucas Erceg, the pitcher. And he throws to Pages. And he swings, fouls it into the Kansas City dugout for strike one.
Well, the road has not been kind to Erceg this year. Why? Well, he has the highest batting average of any reliever in baseball, 326. Third highest ERA on the road at 6.85.
He checks second and comes home. And Andy hits a little dribbler to the left side. He barehands it. Erceg does, throws to first. Out at first is Pages. And both runners move up. Ohtani the winning run at third. And Freeman now at second base.
I'll tell you what, that was just a tremendous play by Erceg. Threw off balance. It looked like his foot slipped as he threw the ball, but the throw was on line and then snagged nicely at first base.
So the Royals are going to walk Kyle Tucker intentionally. His run doesn't mean anything, and they want to load the bases to get a forced play anywhere. So it'll be up to Max Muncy. And the Dodgers will have a couple of shots at the apple here. The infield is in. Muncy had a walk-off home run on April 10th against Texas. Can he get a walk-off hit here? The outfield is coming way in as well to try to throw Ohtani out on a fly ball. Anything over their heads, they're willing to take the chance. Crowd standing at Uniqlo Field at Dodger Stadium right at the stroke of 10 p.m. The pitch. And it's up high, ball one.
The outfield has to play shallow enough where if they catch a line drive, they can throw Ohtani out at home plate. I don't believe there's any chance at Rave in right field. I think it's too deep.
1-0 pitch. Muncy swings and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases full of Dodgers. 1 out. Ball game in the balance right here. Ohtani, the game-winning run at third. Stretch in the pitch from Urseg to Muncy. He swings and fouls it back off to our left. And now Max with 2 strikes on it. Max 1 for 3 tonight, hit by a pitch last time up in the 8th. Mookie Betts on deck. Here is the 1-2 pitch. And Muncy looks at it in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A slider from Urseg. Everything else in baseball final. This is the only game going on right now. Bottom of the 10th. 4-4. 2-2 pitch to Muncy from Lucas Urseg. Swings, and this ball game is over. Line drive, right center field, base hit. Dodgers win it 5-4 and a walk-off hit. 6th time this year the Dodgers have walked it off. Win number 72 for the Dodgers. Max Muncy belts it to the right center field gap. And the Dodgers have taken the first 2 games against Kansas City. Final totals on the ball game tonight. For the Dodgers, 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, 9 left. For the Royals, 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and 7 men left on base. Seth Halverson gets the win. 1-1. Lucas Urseg, the loss. 4-4. His record, 2 hours and 51 minutes. The game time, 49,958 watched it as the Dodgers win their 3rd extra innings game in as many tries and take their record to 72-48. The Royals now 49-72. A comeback win for the Dodgers, their 34th, as they got it done and now have a chance tomorrow night to go for a 3-game sweep.
Well, for the Dodgers, their lineup, it was numbers 5 through 9 that did the damage. It was not really the top of the lineup, although, intentional walks and placed runners, no question about that. But welcome back to Blake Snell, who really set the tone, because Snell had not pitched since the 9th of May. And he goes 6 innings, 1 run, only 3 hits, struck out 10.